Almost hell boy. All right. All right, we're live, I think. Right? Now this
Zero Notice Benji with another.
Hey, no, dude. I gave notice yesterday, bro. That's
did you?
That's a huge step in the right direction, man. I did a Facebook post and a YouTube community post. So we should have like at least 4 people show up, dude.
I always miss community posts because I usually watch YouTube on Apple TV all the time, you know, so there's no community posts on the Apple TV app.
Yeah. And what is it? I watch it when I watch the lives. If I watch it on my TV, like there's no chat, you know what I mean? So like I usually have to have like my phone too to like see what the chat's saying if I'm watching it on TV, which is just dumb.
Yeah.
What's up, nerds?
Hey, what chassis or what board did you get that chassis for?
Mine?
Acolyte. Yeah.
CFX.
Okay.
And I have the CFX here ready to go too. All right. Instagram post. Everyone smile.
This is terrible smiles from us.
It's the worst ever.
Like Jeremy's will do it again. Give us another shot, dude. Give us another chance.
All right. Hold on. All right, smile. Okay.
Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. I don't know who's going to join us, but you know, I sent the link to some boys. We'll see.
What's up, E-Rock?
All right.
Double A. Man, I used to do these once a week, and I just got too busy.
It's hard to. Yeah, we were doing them every Sunday for a while there, but it's kind of hard to. I don't know. Need a break from it sometimes.
Can I show off my saber?
Absolutely, dude. I just felt like chilling, man. I mean, I'm probably. Oh yeah, the one you. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on, let me make you big. This is what's up. Here we go. Oh, almost removed your ass, dude. Here you go.
My goal was this.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
And the Padawan, the training saber from the book, right?
Hell yeah.
And when I first saw it, I thought maybe it was Maul.
Yeah, because of
that.
Well, I mean, because it had some of that.
It does have some Maul-esque features on the emitter. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, that looks clean, man.
Thanks.
How scary is the lathe?
Oh, it's not too bad. Like, I mean, you got to respect it. I had a smaller one. It's nothing like it. You know, this one makes things a lot easier, but it's really fun. Yeah, man. I got to clean this
I'd like to see how you do the threads. I can't.
I'm so curious about thread work too, man. Holy cow.
I'm happy to maybe make a video sometime.
I'm sure it'd do well, man. Because I mean, it's just a very curious. Oh my god.
Is he frozen like that?
No, he's not. Just let me hold on. If I leave him up too long, he just freezes like that. Yo, what up, Brian? RPK.
What's up, RPK?
Shoot, here, I was gonna send you the link. Let me shoot it to you. You want to jump on? I'm trying to get Double A on here for a while.
Oh. Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, I'm stoked, man. I've been I got up at 4 a.m. and started working on it because I just had it on my mind.
Yeah, dude, you were up early, man. When I went to work, I was like, God, he's always up, man. I was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I missed it.
Yesterday, I got an allergy shot. I get like 2 a year, but the first day or two after I get that, like I don't get much sleep because it just like hypes up your whole system.
Do you have any training on the lathe? Have you worked on that in the past, or are you just figuring it out as you go?
Just YouTube videos and research, man.
That's all I ever do too.
Yep.
Although that's a little scarier piece of equipment than like rebuilding a carburetor or something. But
it's not too bad. Like you just take your time and make sure you're being safe. Like it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be so much information. Plus, also, you know, Robert and Clint and a bunch of people who can help with advice and whatnot, right?
Yeah, absolutely, and they have. I mean, Clint was a huge tutor for me when I got my small one. I hit him up with a lot of questions, and he was always available to answer. And Rob too.
Clint is a big tutor, dude, in my book. Too bitch.
Come on.
All right, let's see. All right, I'm about to send you a link.
One piece that I've done so far. So I got 2 tactiles, my MPXL, and then the PCB, and then this stays in the hilt so that the bottom can be fully removable.
It's clean. Looks clean.
This part's done.
Yeah, right on.
Man, I really want to do this guy, but I don't know when. The
is that Arcan? What is that?
Yeah, it's the Corban Arcan, the Corban Shadow Foil props or whatever.
Nice.
I was very shocked at how small it is, man. It's very slim, very comfortable.
Mate, that's why the chassis it's a unique one.
Yeah, that's why when you saw you did one, I was like, hey, dude, I'm totally cool because it's it didn't really. I don't really know what. After watching your video, I was like, dude, I don't know what I would do, as far as like making it not, like any better than what you did. You know what I mean? Like I saw it and I was like, that seems like
it's one of those sabers you don't really have a chance to put your signature on it. You're just trying to make it work.
Yeah, for sure. And I was like, yo, sell me that shit. I want one.
Yeah, Cole, Jesse.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, Cole.
Cole is always extra. Dude, I've been hitting the gym since June 1st just so Cole wouldn't manhandle me this year.
Yeah, I know, right? When you start getting a pump, dude, start lifting.
When you start talking about cartwheeling Carter in midair with his feet, I believed him.
Oh my goodness, Jesse, where you at, you bitch?
He's in Ohio.
Oh, he's in Ohio. That's right. Okay. Yo, what up, Rito? Sorry, I need to get better at being a host. There we go.
I have a Corcus taco chassis to work on, and I was waiting on these LEDs to come in, and they came in today. Man, Cal was cool as shit. He sent me the LEDs I ordered, and he sent me a hoodie.
Nice, dude. Yeah, I saw that hoodie, and I was immediately like, "Ooh, I want a KR hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
I really want a KR hoodie." I that's something I need to do in general is just go around and get everyone's merch. Like I need shirts, hats. Like I need to spend a good bit of time collecting merch because I had like 1 or 2 shirts and they've gone through. Dude, that's wild, man. That's wild. You got those. Yeah, he told me he grabbed those and I was like, oh dang, man, I haven't looked because Adam made all that and ran the store. So I was like, I don't even know. I was like, I didn't know people were still ordering stuff in there. I need to take a look at it. But
nice and quick.
Probably don't want to order anything though.
I also got a shirt too.
Look at this.
The Sons of.
I finally got him.
You finally did.
You put a hat and sunglasses on it. Oh my God.
That's from the run Rob is doing. He made a group and someone put that in, and it's so funny. It's so good.
Elvis, what were you saying, man? I'm sorry.
I also got a shirt off your store too. The Sons of Australia.
Oh yeah, that's right. I want to get a different store to do all that stuff because mine faded after a while. Like I feel like a lot of shirts nowadays, they're just not as hard. Like I have some shirts that are like 20 years old and like the logos are fine, and then I have shirts from this last year and they're like faded completely.
Mm-hmm. Like it fit right too. This is my smuggler shirt and it just fits kind of weird.
My hoodie fits right. Not all smugglers. Not all smugglers are bad, dude. Not all smugglers are bad, by the way.
Just a few.
Just a few of them.
Just a few.
Definitely a few of them.
Just a few standouts.
Yo. Speaking of the Corpus.
Yeah.
Pull it up, dude. You got it?
It's actually right next to me. Hold on.
Hold on, dude.
Excuse the fact that my hair is an absolute mess.
Man, I put you on the spot, dude. Immediately. Look, I made it large immediately.
That's my brother's desk. I share a room with him.
Hell yeah.
But I stole Jeremy's idea.
What'd you do?
Dude.
There you go.
Yeah, baby. That's what's up. Light it up in there.
Oh yeah.
Look at
You know, it's got that.
Nicely done. That is a cram fu install.
Surprisingly, these were not that bad.
Yeah?
No, not at all.
Nice.
Luckily, you can't see. There's a looped wire over there for the data line, which I did not do as neatly as I should have.
Yeah, it's all good, dude. Well, it looks great.
I'm
That's
very pleased with how the steel came out.
that's something I want to try. There's
so many threads.
So many
Benji.
I didn't do the threads. I didn't do the threads. That was out of my realm of possibilities.
Last time you saw that many threads was on a TFU2 V1 from Corbant.
Dude, I still have that.
You love the threads on that one.
Dude, it's like they're like an inch and a half.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a long. Like, dude, you spend the whole time on threading that thing.
3 years later, you're still going.
It's not too bad. I think I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Tim and Leon definitely did a lot of that. The threading and all that, making it.
Nothing wrong with these threads, man. I'm just fucking with you.
No, they're butter though. They are butter.
They're so nice.
But yeah, there's a lot of them.
It's probably one of the smoothest threaded hilts I've ever touched.
Right?
Yeah.
Bro, I felt bad. Uh-oh. Now it's a party. What up, dude?
What's up, Tim?
What up, Jim Gierfon?
Jim Gierfon.
Are you frozen or just concentrating? Oh, you must just be concentrating.
Oh, he's still trying to get audio. Is that fresh cut, dude? I need a fresh cut. Oh, by the way, dude, legitimately, I was going to surprise y'all, but since we're talking about cuts, I'm straight up going to do a mullet for this trip.
Nice.
Nice.
I was like,
on the back, bro.
You're
sitting
growing
say
a
what?
Jedi mullet.
yeah, dude, I'm going to go for it. My friend who I did a live stream with, Wes, he's my boss, which is hilarious. And like we're like all in corporate setting, and I was like sitting there talking to him. And I was like, "Hey man,
Jesus.
what if I cut it into a mullet?" He's like, "I don't give a shit, dude. He's what you need to do." And he's like telling me how to get the mullet right. And I was like, "Okay, cool, hell yeah."
Can't hear anything from Tim except for Jesus. Is he trying to figure it out?
What's up, Warren?
Yo, what's up, Warren?
Yeah, dude.
That
I was thinking about doing the mullet and then maybe shaving that mill so I get the chops to the stash.
damn.
But I don't know, dude. I don't know. I did that way back in the day. I don't know.
You're looking like some people's Cal in the new game.
Dude, it was fun. I did it as a joke, and everyone was like, "Yeah, actually, that actually looks good." And I was like, "Hell yeah!" I look like that wrestler though. What's that one dude? The chops to the stash.
Hogan? Hulk Hogan?
No, it was whatever the redheaded dude is.
Hacksaw?
I can't
No?
remember, man. I'm not huge on wrestling.
A
I'll
redhead.
admit I was never a big wrestling fan as a kid.
I mean, I was at one point. Yeah, what up, Mundo?
What's up, Mundo? I was a Hulkamaniac.
Let's see. There we go. Nope, that's not
Wow.
what I want.
But
That's not what
there's two T's in butts. Don't make me help
Dude,
you.
stop. I did that on purpose.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
50 shot.
No, you did it.
Here we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. Go away.
Now I have a bunch of random crap everywhere because I just set that up.
How's that going? Have you put anything yet?
Not yet. I just set it up. I still need to get a nice set of gloves. I have a mask that isn't great. I need to get a good one.
Mhm.
And I need some rubber mats and stuff.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah, man, that resin printer's awesome. I've been meaning to do I've been talking about printing chassis in PLA and doing my greeblies just in resin and kind of implementing them. And I really want to try that out. I'm probably gonna try to do that maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Most of the chassis, like I need a good test chassis for like myself. So we'll see. But
I'm really gonna.
I did
Big
printed,
Tim's brain this trip about resin printing. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
no, you're good. What were you saying?
Just I'm gonna try to pick Tim's brain on resin printing. I mean, I rent it. I mean, I resin print, but not like he does, right? He does
Right.
it every day.
Tim's wild with it.
Mhm.
Yeah. He I was
Teach
talking.
me.
I was talking to him. Well, I mean, we're all gonna have that
Ways.
powwow up there. I think the three of us plus Tim are gonna do like install and chassis talk and whatnot, and then everyone else like Jesse's just gonna try to figure out what the hell's going on in the RoboCop. Dude, he watched 90% of that movie and had no clue what was going on.
What?
Yeah, I'll be right back, guys.
All right,
Did he watch
Yeah,
the old one at least, or did he watch the new one?
we watched the first one, but
Okay.
to be fair to him, it was first night and everyone was kind of tired. But
I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to, Warren. The second I pick Benji up, I'm looking most forward to leaving. What's up, Jim Durfon?
Brutal.
There we go. What's happening?
I don't know why I couldn't hear anything earlier.
The audio started working. There we go.
What's going
Yeah,
on,
you-
everybody?
You click.
What up?
Tim, I was just saying I stepped into your world. And I got myself a resin printer.
Yes. Welcome.
I got that, and I got the washing carry because I don't want to make a mess.
Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna make a
Yeah.
mess. no matter
You
what.
really need a wash and cure station. Honestly, I don't know what I would do without one.
I've got a hilt coming from Adam over at Kennedy, which I think will be the first subject of the resin printer.
Nice.
Did you get one of his speeders?
No, I got the. So we showed off the crossguard hilt. I got that one,
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, let's do that one.
which I'm taking the credit for the name. I came up with the Gallo Glass name for it.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Let's see. So what are you dudes looking forward to most during the Saber meetup, dude? Honestly, beating the shit out of Jeremy. That's my number one favorite. And then
Yeah, man.
after that, swinging on Jesse, dude. As soon as he opens his mouth, dude, I'm closing it. Like straight up.
As soon as you guys walk into the park, it's going to be an all-out brawl.
Pretty much. No, honestly, what I'm looking forward to for real is that whenever, dude, there was a moment last year when we all had like 50 lightsabers on the table, and all of
I
us
remember the pictures for that one.
dude. But it was like when we were all around the table and like talking, and then I realized I'd never been more around my people because like, okay, look, in my day life and in my like family, friends, everyone's like cool, but like standing next to groups of people who are like the exact language and they're like talking about like everything was, I was like, oh my god, it's like we're all we're speaking another language, and I've never done that with somebody else with sabers. So like I'm really looking forward to that moment again because it is cool to like say I put the saber on the table and like Tim walks over and I'm like, Tim, come over here, this is the one I want you to see. You know what I mean? Like, that's a really cool moment to actually get that kind of thing going on. Or like for like Jeremy's hilts, he sent all of them to me and like I've already seen them and I'm like, this is fucking awesome. But if it was like in person, it's a cool thing. It's a very, very fun experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The number of times I've tried to explain to people the difference between like a 28 millimeter and a 24 millimeter, and they're just like, distances, metric system, cool.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you
I
guys,
get it.
I use both metric and inches because of Jeremy's video.
Oh, yeah.
Because he taught it in inches. So like
That's all I know, man.
what I have memorized is all from Jeremy's measurements. So I'll do like when I'm doing like the battery cradle, I'll do like 0.295 inches, and they'll be like, and this next step is 3 millimeters. You know, I just like I don't know why. That's
You're
just how
like, all right. Wait a minute. System
it's back
change.
and forth. Basically, like once I get past all of Jeremy's like what's ingrained in my memory to how to do the chassis, then I take over in millimeters and like I don't. It's just I don't know. There's no reason for what I do.
Every time I do battery tabs, it's 0.295.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
It's amazing how fast you get it up.
I learned fusion, with millimeters as the setting. So I've just ever since the beginning, it's just been millimeters for me. So
It's like the basic stuff in Jeremy's video. I did all through inches, and as soon as that's done, it goes to millimeters.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
exactly
tweaking that.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's funny too because like Jeremy and he'll like if we're
Yeah.
talking, he'll be like, I'll be like, yeah, it's probably like 5 millimeters, and he'll be like, what is that? And I'm like, I don't know in inches. I don't know. And then I'll bust out my calendar and be like, oh, it's this.
It's like every time I
I've
do
had 50,
a
50 years of architectural work, drafting work, construction work, and it all was Imperial. Like, I'm never going to change.
Yeah, no, I get that.
You
I
know?
totally.
by the time I was doing any sort of engineering work in like school, it was all millimeters at that point. They'd all switched over because I'm the youngin. I'm
Whoop.
old.
There we go.
Man.
Now it's a party.
A Cole.
Hey, what's up, Colosis?
Oh, Cole, hold on. You'll like
How's it going,
you'll
Cole?
like the avatar.
Nice. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What's up, Cole?
Just another weekend stuck at work, so I thought I'd just hop on, keep doing math while I talk to you guys.
Hell yeah, dude. Good to see your face.
I don't think I'll ever get over the Lando picture at any
Oh
point.
yeah. Yeah, I forgot, dude. I made that because you know this. Did I tell you the story of that?
Oh yeah.
Forgot him, dude. Are you a Jedi, dude? Yes. I love it. So good. Oh man.
At some point, I'm going to have to run downstairs to do a FaceTime with the grandparents, but they can't seem to figure out the phone, so I'm back for the time being. But
You're
anyway,
good,
at some point, I'm going to disappear.
Grandparents, it checks out.
you good, man.
They actually don't even have smartphones, so they go over to my wife's brother's house so that they can FaceTime us from his phone.
What about Isaac?
My grandfather's had an iPhone for a few years, barely knows how to use it.
No.
I'm not even sure why he got it, to be honest. He's like, why do I have this thing? I don't know.
Dude, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't care much for these stock crystal chamber things.
Oh man, I kind of
Never
like
had
them.
one.
You like them?
I do.
They look neat.
I mean,
They
yeah,
look
they
really
look,
good.
Prices
they look
for 'em.
good. They're easy. I mean, they're small enough to retrofit into stuff. I mean, maybe not a
Yeah.
chassis. Maybe not a chassis, but
I don't know. No, they look amazing. There's no doubt about that.
Shapeways
Feel
prices
like,
are too much for him for me.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've migrated away from Shapeways. Craft Cloud for the win.
I haven't used them yet, but I do want to try them out.
I haven't used Craft Cloud either.
You're
That's
good.
definitely something I need to get on. Which is what I was talking to Tim about. I want to try to design a full chassis, crystal chamber chassis, and send it off to Craft Cloud and whatever. Join the cool kids like Tim and Jeremy.
Just don't put the wrong address in.
Say what?
Don't put the wrong address in and have to hunt down the person living in your old house.
Oh yeah, shit.
I did do that.
Still one of my favorites.
Did you really?
Yeah.
They mail it to you? Because you
No.
moved far away, didn't you?
No, yeah, I did. And they're all about like meeting me if I was in town. But I was like, if I paid you twice the amount that it would cost to mail it, would you mind dropping it off? No, we can't. I was like, fucking never mind.
You'll just chuck it, whatever.
They
Yeah,
could.
throw it away.
They're like, and we really want to talk to you about this crack in the foundation too while you're here.
If you want to come look at this, you're like, not worth the 8-hour drive.
Fuck it, dude. I'll do it. I'll come.
And he's like, I'll give him a piece of my mind.
Knock on the door like you have something that belongs to me.
You would have something I want.
Luckily, though, when I bought my Acolyte the other week, and that's why I was so late shipping it to Tim, I put my right address in on the Saber Armory. The DHL changed it to my old address, and it got delivered to the old address.
Ooh,
And so I told Cal about it. He just sent me another one right away, so that was cool. But
that's cool.
when he called DHL called me. They went back to the house, grabbed it, and sent it over here. So I ended up with both of them, and I just sent one back to him. But that time I got it back.
I love DHL.
Yeah.
So do I, man. DHL's great. I've had always a good experience with DHL.
Yeah.
Being on the East Coast, like 22-hour delivery from order, from ship, from Tal over in the UK is fantastic.
Yeah, man.
I send carrier pigeon, dude. Only answer.
You'll have it in 3 to 9 months.
Yeah. Pretty much, dude. That's my lead time anyway, so fuck it, dude.
This,
I got your acolyte on my desk actually, Jeremy.
I got one of my own.
nice.
I've already butchered it. I've took the control box off, took the leather off.
Oh, there we
Like
go.
party.
I trust you.
I'm gonna do something crazy with it.
Told
my
me,
first-
yeah, told me he was gonna shit in it. And I was like, okay, well,
Hell yeah.
On my first one, I
Yeah.
shaved one of the switches off, and Cal sent a new one out. He sent 2 out with an order I already placed.
oh, right on.
Love Cal.
The
Yeah.
shine
A
through.
lot of internal diameter changes in that help.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
shine through is it red? So it doesn't matter if you like the.
It's red and it's a big opening, so just both lights shine through anyway.
Okay. So that's not like a program, different colors kind of thing. It's just red.
I'd say program it red anyway because there's a little bit of bleed around the bezel.
Sorry. Oh, come on.
What's up, Isaac? Quinlan? DHL has time travel technology they're not telling us about. Yeah,
They really do.
they're on top of it, Warren.
Which between October and November, I'm going to give them so much business with all the Ahsoka series runs Cal's doing.
Oh yeah, dude. I need to stop. I say it all the time, but I really want Balin's Hill.
I want Balin's and I want Shins, even
See,
if you
Shin-
can't fit a 28.
Really.
There's no way. It gets so slim down at the bottom.
We'll see.
I like
Yeah,
You
it.
do a really short one, maybe.
I don't know.
like
At
them,
first,
but I could see myself cosplaying as Balin, so I think I'll get a Balin.
I'm going to get both. I think that looks sick.
I did kind of want to get Ezra's also, or Sabine's, Ezra's, or whatever. I don't know. But at the same time, I don't need any.
What if Ezra's got a new one?
Stop. Don't put that
I've
on me,
seen
dude.
the toilet, so I'm not going to talk about it.
Don't give me hope.
I don't need any more lightsabers, bros.
I always need more. I don't need more, but I always need more. And then I'm waiting for Christmas time. Is going to be a fun time. Because that's when all the Mambas get delivered. That'll be a fun one.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's right. That's gonna be interesting.
Okay, I'm done with work. Okay.
Are you out? Hell yeah,
You're like, I'm finally done. Log off.
dude. I'm loving your office, by the way, Cole.
Thanks.
The lights on the back, the step. So
Oh,
cool.
dude, the whole tour, dude. Look at it, like it's
Oh, cool.
yeah,
Purple couch.
Oh, that's a gray color.
beautiful.
Couch is awesome.
Oh, you're
Really
at work.
uncomfortable, though. Yeah.
He felt that was your
Oh,
living
you
room.
went at work.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought about doing that too. Elvis called me the other day while I was at work, and I was like, "Hold on, dude." like my radio call was coming in and shit.
You're like, wait, hold on.
Yeah, this is like outside normal office hours, so I don't feel bad.
Do you normally wear a t-shirt to work, or is that because it's a Saturday?
Saturday.
Yeah.
I will half the time, but only because they're very chill about it.
I just wear a corporate pullover 3/4 zip up thing every day.
Yeah, we
The
don't
second
have
they
one of
put
those.
that, yeah, the second they made that available, I was like, I'm not wearing a button up or a polo.
It's a polo
So I
every
can't-
time for me. Except for
So I just put it
t-shirts.
on. I put it on every day, so it's like a little Star Trek uniform.
Oh, that's neat. It's a nice.
Even in that 100 degrees?
Yeah, because my office is like the Arctic.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
You're like, I'll tough it out for 2 minutes from the walk to the car to the office.
I still haven't played Survivor. No spoilers.
Bro, it's so
Damn.
bad.
What the hell, man?
Damn,
It
man.
runs like garbage though.
I
It
know,
runs so
dude.
bad.
I don't have a PS5 or whatever, and I haven't really had time to play video games. The only time I play video games is with my girl's kid. And that's just whatever, you know.
When are
got
we
it on
going to try
PC.
to get a PS5 and have like a Mortal Kombat tournament?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
that would be
because
sick.
Mortal Kombat came out. I was gonna get a PS5.
On the 19th it comes out.
Definitely gonna grab one in the next like month or so. We'll see.
Just gonna have Jesse get a PS5 and pre-download it.
Oh hey, Batmundo, what up, dude?
Batmando.
Hey, man.
Dude, they're only. I mean, if everybody chipped in $50, we could have one for the trip.
Yeah.
True.
Shit, I should just buy one while I'm up there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know.
I mean, I have a PS5. Could I ship it to you? Are you driving, Benji?
Yeah. Jeremy's flying here, and we're driving together up there. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I could ship you a PS5. I don't have the game, so I don't have to get the game.
I want to
Yeah.
return it.
True.
That's right.
I don't have a disc though. I have the digital version or whatever. So
Oh yeah. You got the digital PS5.
I haven't bought a
I don't mind
physical
buying
game
one.
in so many years. I do digital for everything now.
Yeah. Well, I like having a physical copy of something. I don't know.
If it's a game I'm getting like collector's edition for, the steelbook is nice. But if it's just a regular game, I don't need the disc.
I don't. I mean, I don't mind buying games like off on digital. You know what I mean? Like download them or whatever. But again, sometimes if it's like a game that I'm like The Last of Us, like I want an actual copy of that shit.
That's
I want it. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
I still need to play that game at some point.
Oh, you're
Oh,
I've been PC for so long.
bro.
Did you start? Do you have Starfield? Have you played that yet?
I haven't played it.
Yeah,
One of my buddies.
I really
is
want to. I haven't
huge
played it
fan.
yet.
It looks really good. I'm not the biggest fan of Bethesda games
Yeah.
because they're really fun, but there's too much freedom for me.
True. Depends on the Bethesda game though. But true, you're not wrong.
I played the absolute metric butt ton out of Skyrim because it's Skyrim, and they've released 65 different versions of that game.
It's all they've been releasing.
You can play it on a fridge.
This is pretty wild how much they've done it.
I'll probably get Starfield at some point. You can get it for Game Pass for PC.
Well, I don't have a PC gaming rig. I'm like a console guy, right? So I've been debating, like seriously debating whether or not I'm gonna buy an Xbox just for this one game, or just save up a little more money and just build a PC, which is what I should do. I mean, it's time for me to get a new PC anyway. So
Yeah.
I wanted to make the full jump to PC, so I built a PC for it. But one of my buddies, his PC is on the lower end side, and he couldn't run the game, so he just bought a Series S to play the game. He was like, "It runs, it's fine."
It'll do. Make it work.
It's a Bethesda game. It's barely going to work to begin with. That's the fun of them. You're telling me you don't play video games for the NPC to be glitched halfway through the floor?
Bro, I got so many games to catch up on too. That's the other thing that kind of is overwhelming. I really want to play Ghost of Tsushima.
The great game.
Ragnarok, I hadn't played, which is insane because that God of War game is phenomenal. I beat the hell out of that. Resident Evil 7 remake, Resident Evil 4 remake.
I still got to play that one.
Dead Space remake, I didn't finish. A friend of mine, we played it together for like I did like 90% of the game, but I never finished it. I'm a huge Dead Space fan, so that was just a treat.
Is the new one good? Is the remake good?
Oh my god, yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I love the old ones. Haven't played the remake yet.
The remake is it's such a good remake because it's not like it's not a direct a remaster. It's a remake. You know what I mean? So like there's some stuff that like is still there where you're just like I knew corners, but like they knew that I knew, so they mixed it up a little bit, and I was like, I appreciate the hell out of that.
Oh, that's nice.
But it's a lot of like adding to it also. There's a lot more to the Ishimura ship. There's a lot more to stuff. It's really, if you're a fan of the first one, it's a
It's been so long since I've played Dead Space, since I played Resident Evil, since I played a lot.
I haven't played Resident Evil 8 yet. The Village one, I haven't played that one either.
A real underrated game is Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's all based off factual events.
That one's really good.
Yeah.
I gotta check it out. I've been meaning to get a PS5 for a while. I'd like the bullet and do it at some point. I want to play Ragnarok. I want to play.
Oh, you missed it, Warren. Keep showing it off at the beginning.
Warren wants to know about my background. What would you like to know, Warren?
Where's
So
the
the light
banana?
panels, I built the light panels. It looks like Elvis has the same ones that I do. They're just they're like garden lattice, but they happen to be
The exact same.
pattern as Death Star panels. So they're backlit with neopixels.
I know at one point Jesse had his entire showroom like lined with those.
Yeah.
Although I think he made the ones that he has. I need to get a set.
Yeah, they're simple build. We just put like 2x2 wood around the frame and hung them on the wall. And then I made like pegs for my lightsabers. So those are all 3D printed pegs where they're hanging.
The best part of having a 3D printer.
So
Just the
so
utility.
versatile, man. So versatile.
Jeremy, one of my favorites is still the blade holder you printed. It's such a
It's still going
great thing
strong on the
to have.
wall, man. Yeah, it's a simple thing, but it's nice to have them right. Pop them off my wall and snap them
Oh,
on.
yeah, the holder. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "Yo,
You're like, yo, give me that.
I was like, can I do? I have it connected to my display on the side of my display case. I just did one real quick, and dude, it's one of those things where I was like, that is so genius. I wouldn't have thought about it. Appreciate your wits there, boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a bunch of those when I eventually need to move soon because I'm like an hour commute from work and it sucks.
Mario Kart, hell yeah.
I didn't even know you could play Mario Kart online, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the Switch, yeah.
Dude, I remember one of the cooler aspects of Mario Kart was a bunch of friends and I when the Nintendo DS came out, right? Yeah, the DS came out, and I was like,
DSi, something like that.
dude, this is gonna date me a lot, but I was blown away at the fact that we all had our own DS, and we were in the living room playing Mario Kart against each other in it just synced up, and I was like, hold on, like wait.
I remember having
Blew
my
my mind.
mind blown the first time I played a PSP in like 2006 or something like that.
About that time when that came out, yeah.
And I just remember I'm like, we could play on together without that stupid clear cable for the Game Boy.
Dude, I had so many DVDs on the PSP.
I had my first one was in like 2006, and I was in like elementary school because I'm a
Dude,
baby.
I had the Evil Dead on PSP, the movie. Like, why would you need that?
I love that they made movies for the PSP. So unnecessary, but it was so cool. Yeah, one thing I got is it's not stuck to the desk mat. I got one of these like pool cue bags that I just put blades in.
Smart.
It's got normal blade,
Oh, yeah.
dark
Right
saber
on.
blade. That's my travel blade kit, which I need to figure out what's going on with the saber trade.
Oh yeah, that's right. Huh? He's got.
Jesse just got his in, and I messaged him. I was like, yo, that's sick. I'd love mine back at some point. Because he's got my dark saber too.
Oh yeah, actually has the actual hilt.
Yeah, I sent him my dark saber to design the blades off of. And I'm like, bro, can I get that back? At some point? It's been 10 months.
That's some Nerf Herder Customs lead time right there, dude.
Yeesh.
For anything, bro.
You got some work to do, Benji, to get to the for the to hit the runtime for
drill and
the
tap
MP2.
you want me to drill and tap a D-ring for you? Do 10 months. Send it my way.
You got some work to do to catch up to the Veracity V2.
What's
Bane of
that?
Existence. The Veracity Labs V2, the Luke V2 that they're working on. Been going on for like a year and a half now.
Didn't they sub that out to another like TXQ or something?
TXQ is doing it now, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on
Never
that
got
one.
my helper board.
Dude,
Never
mine is
got it?
still messed up that I eventually need to fix it.
I'll be your helper board, boy.
I knew it was coming. I knew someone was going to do it. I honestly might leave my mom just sitting empty for now.
That's what I do with Albert's mom. I just leave her sitting there.
I knew it was coming.
His mom's never empty.
Yeah, you,
I thought it was going to be Jeremy this time.
I just got caught in a bold-faced lie, dude. She's never empty.
Jeremy had another roasting from the Rob's Run group chat the other day.
Yeah, I'm I'm working, doing something. I don't know. I come back. There's 40 messages just dogging me.
Oh yeah.
That's so funny.
Where was this?
A Saber Run chat.
Rob made a group for his Saber Run, and it's like me, Jeremy, Cole, Albert,
Oh
and a
yeah.
handful of other people in there.
I think
And everyone just dogged on Jeremy for like an hour.
I think I commented on Rob's his run on it. I say, yeah, but can I do a kickflip? Got him, dude. Got that itch.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna reinstall my mom anytime soon because I got the creepy uncle. I don't need
I
mom
dude,
involved.
I
Man,
just
and the creepy uncle's my favorite Luke.
okay,
It's
cool.
so good.
That's my
I was
favorite.
gonna
So
say
good.
that, man. It's just such a good hill.
Yeah, it's
Love
a good hill.
It's
I
a
got
nice
rid of
weight.
mine and I regret it.
I don't remember.
Really,
what
it's
I
the
wore
only
for
hero
this
that I
one.
have.
I have a lot.
I have two V2s. I got the KROR V2, and I have a RPK. I think it's like one of his first few gens. He gifted it to me a long time ago, and I
selling one.
haven't done
like
the stencil on it. I have the stencil, and I haven't got around to doing it because
That's the thing I'm dreading doing with the
Yeah.
Veracity one when it comes out. The stencil is going to be
It's
something.
not bad. It's not bad. It's just tedious.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you, Warren.
BB, what up, dude?
Ooh,
Man, that thing is so gnarly looking.
Hold
that
up.
is
Yeah.
rad.
Hold it up. Boom.
That is
I get it.
sick.
He sanded it and primed it. Now he's painting it.
Are you going to be able to install that thing?
Yeah.
He's like one way or another.
No,
No, I didn't know if
No,
it was just
no,
a
he gave
static,
me the
like a
option.
static deal or if it was installable.
I'm gonna do it, dude. I've got my hands tied. You just gotta. This is it. This is the stream, dude. I knew it, man. I'm sitting here trying to do something real quick. And I'm
no,
like,
he gave me the option at the beginning. If I wanted it
I have a
installable,
hook.
if I wanted it static, I told him to go static because he could just kind of go crazy that way with it, not have to worry about putting internals in it. But there's all kinds of hidden compartments in there. It's gonna be sick.
That's going to be wild. It barely looks 3D printed.
Yeah.
I have a hook on the little table thing next to my desk where my PC is sitting on. I just keep this thing on there at all times. It's just hanging in the holster.
Tim, dude, I'm gonna fight you in a Waffle House parking lot, bro. Straight up.
What's going to happen? What'd you say? What?
I'm gonna fight you in a Waffle House parking lot, dude. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
All
bro.
right,
Let's
dude.
go.
Loser deletes their channel, dude. That's the name. That's the name of the game.
Heavy.
Bro, I did that to Lando. He had like 20,000 subs. I had like 1,000, and I was like, loser deletes channel, bro.
We know who lost.
Totally willing to do it too, man. I was totally willing.
You're like, I'm down.
Oh, boys.
Oh, yeah, Tim. When you print, what resin do you use?
So now I just use Elegoo's standard. Actually, hold on. No, I use Anycubic. Let me get it.
Oh, you use the tough clear?
Well, the clear, I usually use Anycubic clear as well, but my go-to is just the Anycubic basic resin. I mean, this has just been a workhorse for me. When I first started, I tried like doing different mixtures of resins. Like there's some high strength resins out there, but it took me a while to dial in what works best for me. Because the thing, the thing with resin is it can be brittle. I mean, it almost always is brittle. So there's like a weird middle point between you want flexibility, but you still want strength, right?
Yeah.
But I've just found that this works perfect. It's fast,
That's what's up.
When I do clear lenses, it's the same. It's Anycubic clear, just the regular.
I think I grabbed a small bottle to test out. I think it's the ABS like resin. I think is that right?
Yeah, they have that as well.
Did you mention that at one point? I think somebody mentioned that it was a pretty good, like sturdy one, and I've been meaning to test it out. But
Yeah, I've done a mixture of that and this one as well. But lately I've just been going straight with this Anycubic. It just works fine for me.
I got a bottle of the
Tough.
UV Tough Clear, and then there's a UV Tough Gray as well.
Yeah.
I need to get some clears.
The cool thing about clear is it's a lot faster. You can print a lot faster with clear.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some things that I want to. Well, I was thinking about because my Corpus prototype, it didn't come with the clear. It was like they're like plastic plungers, and there's no springs either. Like my Corpus prototype.
Those springs are tough.
Yeah, they are.
They're
Springs
really
kinda tough.
nice.
Yeah, they are. I cut mine.
Did you cut yours?
Yeah.
I was thinking about trying to figure out how to lower my mine because the
length is very long.
The length is long. Yeah, Leon kind of gave it a little extra, and I when like here I'll grab my
Cole, I saw you thinking about it.
No, I mean they're great. They feel great.
I got mine right here.
Oh, mine's on my desk right next to my mic the whole time.
I mean, I got like 3 Corpus hilts on this desk.
With the most jank cut mesh in the pommel ever, but we're not going to talk about it.
Oh, I did the same, dude. Yeah, so my switches are very like originally. That's kind of what I designed it to kind of be a little bit more like there, right? And so they're not springy; they're tactile.
Ooh, that's nice though. If you wind up modeling your own, you could probably just extend the shaft.
Well, he sent me
the file.
Not myself, dude. No, he sent me the files for those. But I was thinking because there's no spring on mine, on this one, and then I got freaking Jeremy's. It's good. You know what I mean? Like it's a good height for sure. But I don't know. I was just thinking I've gotten so used to my prototype height that I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You're like, I have to press so long. It's so far. Also, I 100% repainted the grip.
Did you? Yeah, I like Jeremy. That was what I was gonna hit you up with eventually is powder coating my my proto handle.
Yeah.
Matte powder coating with the matte black. Because I this one came, without the
PVD.
Like it was just straight steel when I got the proto. And I just hit the matte black just to see what it would look like. And I ended up being like, oh, I really like that. But I think I'm gonna weather this guy a lot too.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I don't know what PVD is.
I don't know either. It's like,
I got nothing.
It's like something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Yeah,
I assumed it was some sort of anodization on steel. That's what I was.
Yeah, it's like it's too thin to be powder coating. So I was like, oh, it's anodized. And they're like, it's PVD. I'm like,
did y'all see Phil? His weathering?
His is gnarly.
It looks good, dude. I was like,
it looks
holy
really
shit.
good.
I just hadn't had the guts, dude. Like I don't know what it is. I always hold back a little bit when I'm like, my intentions are usually like I want to make it grimy and nasty, and then I eventually get to a point where I'm like, less is more. But like the Raxus, I'm gonna make absolutely disgusting. Like I'm gonna treat it like, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be gross.
Like Albert's mom.
Exactly. Well, each Star Killer 2.0 that I've done, I've had that same mindset of like this one. I've only got 2 for myself, but I was like, I gotta make it nasty. I never did.
You're like, I'm gonna make it all grimy, and then you start getting a little bit of grime. You're like, maybe not.
Yeah, and the thing is with the finished version Corpus that I have, it's so nice. Like the finish on it is so nice that I'm like, I don't want to destroy it yet. So I might just do
weathered mine, like really gone and weathered it, but you can kind of see. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Right below the switches, there's a tiny little rust spot.
Yeah,
right there. So I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to just let it rust a little bit.
Naturally.
Yeah. I think what I did on the proto, it doesn't really show up too much, but I tried to get that Obi-Wan dirt grime in the grooves, which is kind of the plan in general. But
I might hit the grip with some Fuller's Earth. I have 2 bags of it downstairs.
Yeah,
that might be the way to go.
Speaking of that, Raxus, dude, I have probably been swinging that thing around for like a solid week. It's so much fun. Like it's such a cool hill. The chamber. Yeah, I need to do a video on it, man. I was gonna do one tonight, probably, or tomorrow because I'm off. But I was like, dang, I haven't gotten a chance to do a video on stuff. But I got like 5 of your hilts. I've already done a video on the Bone Flex. But I got to do that SK1 that you just that I'm sending back. Raxus, that freaking sick KR flagship you have, the alien one. Oh my god, that edges.
Ooh, the alien one's neat.
See it? Hold on, I'll grab that. It's pretty gnarly, man.
The HR guys are. Yeah.
I got to build another one of those at some point. I have one. That was my first install.
And then it's really cool to see the scrap tech that I did that you finished off. That was
the one you brought
MHS1.
empty last year and you gave it to me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had it empty for like a year, man, or for a good while. So it's really cool to see it finished. You know what I mean? Like when I got that was one of the first, aside from the Raxus, that I was like, I need to see this shit lit up. Like
I use that saber whenever I need to test components. I wire it right to that guy because it's easy to get to.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna show off two. Dude, this thing is ridiculously
It's so
cool.
gnarly.
Oh,
It's
shit,
so freaking wild, bro. How like it like you can feel the deep edge. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, he did a good job on that.
it's really cool, man. And then of course the chamber and everything. It's a beautiful saber, man.
Classic.
Jeremy, you didn't have to mod the saber for that chassis, right? For the GOP one?
Huh?
You didn't have to mod the saber at all? It just
No, dude, I was just about to say I have the first version where it didn't have channels for
Yeah.
wires. Yeah, the earlier
The 2 tubes in there.
I know the
have that.
stock made one too, but you have to modify the hilt a little bit to get it to work.
I
I think
just
it's like you
don't.
have to chop a couple threads.
Yeah.
Oh, she purdy. I got to get one when Sean lists the extras. I missed the pre-order because I was slacking.
This is so stinking cool, dude. The logo you got.
Brian
Someone's got to
made
put.
that for me. Yeah.
Someone's got to put an OLED
sick.
in the one door that moves and just put your face, Jeremy, like the meme. Just
Bro.
move it down, just Jeremy.
It's my first experience with a spinning chamber too.
That's
Sick.
my
I'm not the
baby.
biggest fan of the spinning, but it's because of the noise they make. But it looks incredible.
These particular motors that I buy, they don't really have noise because they run at a lower voltage and they spin slower.
That would work.
Man, that is a good looking hilt, man.
It really is, dude. It's so freaking cool.
Carlos does such good work
Thank
with
you.
the chassis.
I can't wait for mine.
Carlos knocked it out. Sean should be
I'm
getting.
debating.
Well, they hit Australian customs on Wednesday.
Oh,
So we should get him this
Mr.
week,
Thompson.
theoretically.
Projects? What
I'm looking
project?
forward to that Kennedy hill, but that's pretty much it.
Um,
I have a Tyrannus I got to do.
I've got some parts, some new brass coming for. I did like a brass hybrid chassis for a Solos SK. Those are coming in soon. I'm looking forward to that.
Part of me wanted that one, but $1,600 is just too much money.
Yeah.
The one I really want to do for myself is the one that Tim helped me with. Was it a graphite handle that you sent me? I made that MPP.
Oh,
No, I sent you. Did I send you? I sent you a Canon Y too, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You beautiful, beautiful man. That one's going to be. So Dylan did a Star Killer 2.0 Canon style build a long time ago, and I always loved it. Jeremy, I think you installed it. But I was like, yo, dude, I want one of those for my collection. I was like, is it cool if I replicate that? And Dylan's, of course, like, yeah, dude, go for it. So that's what I'm going to do with that Canon unit that you sent me. So
Nice.
thank you for that, man. Really
Nice,
appreciate
man.
it. Yeah, look at that.
The Canon Y boxes are so nice. One of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, I love those.
They're
I used
very-
one
What up, Cody?
in.
They're
I
hard
have
to
a Canon
find. They're hard to
Y.
come by nowadays. I mean, they're not cheap either.
I have a tube
Like-
just sitting around doing nothing because the screws are all like fused in. So I'm gonna have to drill them out at some point. I'm just lazy and don't want to do it right now.
Yeah,
But I
this is
use
the
the
one.
clamp. I love
This is
that
the
thing.
one I
Holy
really.
shit, dude.
This is the one I really want to do, and I just haven't got around to it because I'm gonna have to get kind of crazy with it, right?
That's one of the two that I need you to do.
It's the same.
It's
I
that
need
and the
this
staff.
I
Yeah,
really,
it's-
really want to do this one.
That was so neat.
But I'm gonna do. I mean, it's for me, obviously, so I don't really care much. But it's also I'm not gonna make it removable. It's just gonna have. I'll probably put a big battery in it, like try to do a
21700.
21700 in hilt was because it needs a speaker pod.
Are
A chamber
the
inside there. I'm gonna
are the
have
graphite
plunger.
handles the same inner diameter as like Graflex handles or close?
That I don't
Yes.
close. Close.
If they're
Actually,
close,
hold on.
the
I can verify that right now. Actually,
he's like, hold on, I got you.
I got
The
you sending it to
what's it
me,
called?
PB?
That'd be neat. But I know Goff
Benji, I
made a
still want to.
chassis.
Sorry,
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Benji, I still want to see you install that staff at some point.
That's on my
All right,
list of
here's the
things
deal.
Benji needs to do.
Here's the deal with this guy, man. All right, here's the deal with this guy. This
You
thing
need the boxes.
has- I have to take it apart. I'm going to redo some stuff, but it's the emitters that got clocked over time, and it's driving me insane. So
It's
I
tandem
don't know.
offloading, it should work.
it's one of those things where, yeah, I had it lined up really nicely, and I loved it, and then over time, it clocked. So like, I kind of all lined it up specifically, but I need to design some boxes because I'm going to do probably 2 Profis with external kill switches and blinkies in a box. So that way, because the way this one comes apart is, it's just like most staffs or whatever, but the emitters stop right here on each side. So this whole part right here is just a sleeve. So you have 2 emitters that you just kind of thread in. But yeah, this is definitely one that I really, really want to finish off.
That thing's gonna be so gnarly when you get
This
it.
is my Old Republic staff, I guess.
It definitely looks older.
I don't really do too many. I don't really do too many dark side stuff, so that was kind of my I want to do like an Old Republic dark side staff. I don't know. So
Benji, are you going to wire up your red button on the grid? Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
well, I'm gonna do a plunger, right? So I'm gonna
Okay.
that's kind of the idea is I'm gonna do this for activation, and then I'm gonna probably design and print a second plunger or use the existing thing that it had in there. But this is going to be a speaker pod, I'm totally cool with that. Opening it up and just having a recharge port and
Recharge
It's
port
gonna be-
kill switch.
anyways. Yeah, I was thinking about it. And I was like, I might as well just put a big battery in it too. There's plenty of space.
I know
But-
Goff did a fixed battery chassis for a Graflex replica that had a 26 650 in there, so you could put a beefy boy in there. I don't see people do it all that often, but I know it's a thing.
Dude, I miss you.
Thanks
Cody.
for the
Thanks,
fresh-
Cody.
freshness is awesome. I appreciate that.
Dude, the entropy is beautiful. Hell yeah.
Dude, entropy is so nice. I did what I use my Canon Y clamp on is I stole some inspiration from one of Joss's builds. The one
yep.
that he did with the like Obi style emitter and then the
Yeah,
1/7 neck.
I installed that one way back in the day when I first started install. He was one of the first people to reach out to me and be like, "Hey, will you do an install for me?" Because I was just installing my own shit as a rookie. And yeah, man, that hilt was really cool. I really liked that hilt. It changed a few times too because he sent it back for repair because of just the way it was installed. I mean, it was like it had a sleeve, like a copper sleeve that went over it.
Mhm.
Was it copper or what? Brass had like a brass sleeve or whatever, and it was too close. And the chassis was made in aluminum, so like the board had to sit on a Keystone battery. Like, dude, it was just like it was one of the wires or one of the tabs bridge with that when he was putting it back on at one point.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I repaired it I think once or twice, and I think he sold it off and did it again but better. So it was
I
like
think he has a pair of them now at this point. I think
I
he's
haven't
got
talked
two of them.
wow. I haven't talked to him in a long time.
I haven't seen him post anything.
What's up, dude?
I really need you to send me that 2.0 on Monday if you can. You just paid me for it, so
Yeah. No, I can. Yeah, Monday first thing. I got you.
thank you.
Yeah, I got a half day on Monday. I don't go until 11, which is amazing.
If you guys do any, I know Jesse will probably do a Instagram live while you guys are down there. I'll tune in from Greece.
Jesse's a bitch, dude. And I'm gonna fuck him up, dude.
We're going full Real House, right?
Yeah.
Set up the confessional booths.
Hydrophonic cribs.
Yeah.
Too.
We didn't do.
Heard of cribs.
You should gotta get a party bus to ride to the park in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. See, the thing is, last year we were. That's the one thing that Jesse and I talked about doing was I wanted to do the real world type shit, but like a Saber real world or some shit.
The
And we
real
just didn't
Saber
get to
world.
it. We didn't get to it because we were all having a great time and fucking around. And then the last second, I was like, shit, we didn't do it. I was like, we didn't do the cribs. And Jesse was like, yo, we can do cribs like on the way out. And I was like, hell yeah. So like we did
Jesse
that.
said, "Let's do cribs now."
Bro, I can't wait because the real world one's fun because all you do is you set up a confessional camera and you just talk like shit. I'll basically be like, did you see what Tim said when he looked at my hill? He said, oh, that's nice if you're into that sort of thing. And then like just have like B-roll footage of Tim just like doing whatever, and it's like not even. And then like me getting up and like walking down the hallway, and be like, yo, dude, like you have to have that like shit, like confrontational walk down a hall, and then some little fight. You know what I mean? Like that's the recipe. That's it. That's the real world. And people have made millions off that shit.
Oh yeah. Big money.
Cody, I like burnt tortillas, man.
Wait, what?
I'll eat it.
He's a
Dude, did you make that after we drank that night? It was like hungover food.
There was only three of us awake. It was me, Cody, and Cole. We had breakfast while the rest of you bitches slept in.
Bro, it's gonna be different this year, Jeremy. I'll be waking up with you, man. I'm always up at like 4 or 5 now. So
Cole and I every morning drinking coffee and watching movies.
dude, that's what we're taking full advantage of that shit.
Yeah.
My friend was like, one of my friends in town was like, yo, I'm gonna use you for Blockbuster. That's what he says whenever he comes over, grabs like 10. He goes on like a trip or something like that, and he'll grab because I have like 700 DVDs, right? Like just stacked. Well, the thing was, I liked collecting way back in the day at like the $5 movie bin or whatever at Walmart. I just grabbed movies and I'm like, this is a classic and it doesn't need to be on Blu-ray. You know what I mean? So then what happened was people were like, you collect DVDs and I don't want mine. So they'd be like, do you want these? And I'm like,
them.
yeah. Dude, I've gotten boxes of like 100 DVDs and been like, I don't have the room for it, but yeah, I'll take these DVDs. Like I got a couple copies of like the same movie. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh,
you're like, I don't got anywhere to put it, but I'll take it.
But yeah, I was like, he was talking about he was gonna come over and take some. I was like, hold up, dude, pump the brakes, because I got to take some classics up to the trip. You know, Jesse still hadn't seen the Dark Knight trilogy, like a fool.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Yeah, Tim.
No.
Dude, Tim. Last year, what did I bring, Cole? I brought Predator, Aliens, all the Alien movies, most of the Predator movies, RoboCop, Mad Max Fury Road. I brought a bunch of movies that I was like, these are ones that like you need to see. And Jesse's just like, I've never heard of it. I'm like, I hate you, dude.
The Dark Knight movies are not my favorite Batman movies, but they're
still, I mean,
they're iconic.
Bro, the one that got me.
I like anything that Christopher Nolan touches.
Yeah, dude, I haven't seen Oppenheimer.
Everything but Tenet. Not a fan
I
of Tenet.
love that movie. I thought it was fantastic.
Cody.
Shit made my brain hurt.
It did make my brain
It's hard to follow. Like if you ain't got a snack or something, you were lost for the rest of it.
Oh, I had to watch it like 3 times to understand what the movie was about.
Bro, but yeah, no,
Jesse
Jesse was asking me, he was like, hey, for this Flash movie, like, what's the deal with the Batman guy? Do I need to know? And I was like, I'm sorry, do you not know about Michael Keaton's Batman? He was like, no. And I was like,
Wow.
dude.
Jesse's
like,
seen no movies, just no movies.
He's all he ever watched was iCarly, dude. That's it.
I remember when that came out.
That's all he's ever watched, bro. No, he's seen some good. No, he did. I did try to call him out, and he clapped back, and I was like, all right, I'm proud of you. Because what were we joking about? We were joking about Universal Studios. I said, what? Just gonna walk around and be like, this place sucks, because he doesn't know any of the movies like Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, like any of that shit. And he's like, no, I know all of those, and I love them. I was like, all right, my bad, my B.
Classic movies.
Classic, dude. Back to the Future is a classic movie. I mean, come on.
So
Real.
Classic. What are they doing? The remake of Blade. When's that coming out?
I don't know.
Bro,
No one knows when Marvel movies are coming out anymore.
it's a
There's
mess,
so many
dude. Well, the
delays.
writers' strike's going on. You know what I mean?
True.
And everyone-
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
well,
Plus,
even
I'm not a
before
fan
the
of the
writers,
last handful.
even before the writers' strike, though, that Blade movie was having problems, Jeremy, and that's disappointing. When they announced Mahershala Ali as Blade, I was like, "That's fucking phenomenal."
Yeah.
So
then
yeah.
good
as
casting.
time went, it was like the script was bad, and the director got fired, and like Mahershala Ali wasn't happy, and I was just like, "No, not Blade! Like, come on, man, you got a home run right there if you just do it."
What's that? Black Adam was sick. He only fell asleep for 2 seconds.
Dude, Jesse and I are in the theater, and like, well, first of all, my recliner like breaks, and I can't like re-recline it or whatever in the theater, and I'm sitting there struggling, and then I just stop and accept my fate, and then Jesse like nudges me, and he's like, "Is that motherfucker sleeping over there?" And I look over at Cody, he's just like nachos, and he's just fucking passed out like an old man, dude. The climax of the movie, dude. He passed out.
Black Adam was fun. It just wasn't great. It was okay.
All right. It was cool to see to go to the movie theaters though. You know, like Jesse, Cody, and I we went back to Jesse's place after the trip, and yeah, we were like, let's just go see a movie, and Black Adam happened to be out, so that was fun.
True.
Look at this. What's the plot, dude?
What's the plot? Me and my buddies go to basically every Marvel movie. But I'm like, if Loki season 2 is bad, I'm taking
Bro,
it.
I used to go every midnight showing. I loved them.
We'll usually go like the Friday it drops, not the midnight showing now. Because like when they
Well, it's
started,
not-
we were in school.
They stopped
Now
doing
they're-
midnight showings because like it being dangerous, right? I mean, that was kind of the whole.
Something like that. Depends on the place.
So sad because it was dangerous. He
I
said,
live in the middle of nowhere, New Jersey. I'm in the middle of nowhere, New Jersey. It's not dangerous. At least in my neck of the woods.
So you're in my neck of the woods almost.
I am. You're in Philly, right?
Yeah, man.
When I eventually move
Gritty,
to work,
gritty ass Philly.
I'm looking at like Cherry Hill, that area.
Yeah.
Trying
All right.
to, if I can afford the rent.
Yeah.
Rent is stupid.
Cherry Hill's nice.
I know a handful of people that live over there, and it's real nice. I'm like, if there's ever a Philly Saber meetup, me and Tim will be there.
Yeah, man.
But there's like 4 people in the area that actually know what Sabres are.
Well, John from Sabres Forever used to live in my neighborhood. He lived like a couple
Oh,
blocks,
cool.
blocks away.
seriously, that's
Yeah,
cool.
but then he moved to Jersey. He lives in Jersey now.
I don't know where in Jersey he lives.
I don't either.
It's got to be South Jersey if he came from Philly, though.
Yeah.
My parents are from Brooklyn, so my family is more North Jersey-esque.
He lives in Trenton.
Okay.
That's actually not as far south as I expected it to be. That's not that far. Go pay him a visit. No, I'm kidding. Yeah,
Cole,
Tim,
you
I went in.
So, do you have an official name for your Padawan hilt, Jeremy? Are you going to name it something?
Yeah, I started off saying I was just going to be like solo 1 and then solo 2 and then solo 3, and I think this would be 4.
Solo 4.
Yeah, and that's probably what I'll do.
Yeah.
Because there are some differences. If I was able to do the fins here, then I pretty much could have nailed it. But I didn't feel comfortable milling the fins into this taper.
Yeah.
I'm just
That
not
looked
there
difficult to
yet,
pull off.
you know. So there's some differences. It's not accurate.
As someone with no milling experience whatsoever, that looked difficult.
It's hard. It would be hard. Then I mess it up and I get angry.
Hell yeah, that's how I do it. That's how I
I
live.
feel that one,
I messed up
especially in the early days.
on the top piece that I made yesterday. I messed up the thread, so I had to redo this top piece. I thought I messed up the pommel, so I redid a pommel, but I didn't mess it up, so now I have 2 good pommels. I'll probably make 2 or 3 of these.
Whoever gets the first one will come with a static pommel. It's fine.
Oh, let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think John from the Collector's Outpost is close to them too, right? I believe so.
I thought he was in California.
Let me in. I'm trying to fuck.
John's over at yeah, he's over there by those guys. Stupid boy. All right, let's. You ain't wrong. All right, here we go. Cherry Hill's nice here. Oh, what's up, Shane? Solo.
Young Solo. That's not a bad name, actually.
He apologized, Saber, dude.
I still get a kick every time you change to that font in any video and it goes, apologize.
My favorite part about that is every time it goes, he chuckles to himself. Like,
Every single time.
like he's so happy about it. He's so, like, it catches him off guard. Like, he's so stupid, dude.
It's so funny.
I can feel it, yo.
I gotta throw that font on some Sabers too.
Dude, I love Marker Blood, dude. He played close in my town, and I missed it. I was so mad, dude. Wake up, bitch! Go. What is it? Get the fuck up, bitch! Go brown. Dude, fucking wow. It's so funny, dude. Did I send you that one where he's playing in like a literally like some kind of like sports bar where like people are like eating like wings and fries, and he's like playing for two, and like it goes into he does a he like talks to his daughter, and he has like a daughter voice, and like she comes up to him and is that it? And he sacrifices her. It turns into a demonic song, dude. It turns into like a cult sacrificing each other. The song is literally like gotta sacrifice the children, and like some people are upset, and some of the kids are running up and giving him money, and like you know what I mean. Like you gotta laugh at that, but dude, it gets so. Like, he's like, you know, Daddy would never hurt you, right, Cassandra? And she's like, yes, Daddy, what are you doing? And he's like, just shut up and come right here. Right? He starts choking her. And she's just like, you're kidding me. And he's like, yeah, it's the only way. And then it goes, like, and then the music kicks in. He's like, we got to sacrifice the children. Like, dude, it's, the fact that he did that in, like, a family restaurant just made me, like, cry laughing. Like, people are getting up and leaving. Like, we've had enough of this. And he's singing about sacrificing children.
It's so random. It's perfect.
He's yeah, dude, that guy's like killing it, man. He
What up, Titan?
What
yeah,
up?
Warren, I'm not too stuck on making things accurate. I'm just making them.
Don't let Jesse hear you say that.
Dude, Jesse's accuracy will. I'll be like, bro, stop. He'll be like, the scratch is 45 degrees crooked, wrong. And I'm like, shut up, Jesse.
Iron Destiny's
He's like, I don't know though, dude. Take a look at the show. And I'm like, Jesse, that's the lighting from the set. And he's like, no. I'm like, okay, buddy. God bless him. He's got some accuracy eyes, man. It's wild.
I took one look at the reference photos for the Mark I for weathering, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'll get kind of close, maybe.
I just, freaking Nate's got that corner market.
True.
Or that market cornered. The fuck
He's got a stranglehold on that side of the market.
The dude's so good at accuracy, man. I mean,
That's your
dude. That's who you go to.
You're like, he's got you. Don't worry.
Like, don't get me wrong. I like getting really accurate, but I also will like, I don't know. Like some people take it to a crazy level that I'm like, bro, that's respect. You know what I mean? Like Airson getting like the vintage paint. I was like, bro, like, breathe.
Oh, and I did my my mom when I painted the neck. I got the Ace Hardware paint because I'm like, all right, gotta match the paint. It's such a pain in the butt to apply right though. And then I used it on the rescuer from
love you, Cody. I fucking love
ASE.
you.
Cody's the
God, I
best.
can't wait to see that boy. Cody's a trip in person, man.
Hold on. Cody will enjoy. What's the easiest thing?
I think I only care about like custom sabers now.
I go back and forth.
I think
Cody will enjoy that guy that sits above my desk.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
I think I've been on a kick for a lot of video game sabers. Like that's kind of my thing lately.
I want a Kyle Katarn.
I love my Kyle Katarn.
The War Sabers, bro. It's so good.
I want that one.
Dude, it is literally probably one of my. I really want to reinstall it because whoever installed it was a fucking noob, rookie ass bitch. And,
So you did?
Yeah, it was me. I did it.
I did it with the.
It's not the best.
I did it
No,
with,
but it feels. It's such a good feeling hilt, man. It's so
good.
like it feels. The machining on it's really good. The only thing that, like, the thing I want to change up is I made mine static to where the bottom can unthread it, like at the middle point, and I kind of want to take it back to just doing a fully removable at the bottom, and just because like taking it on and off, the chassis is so long and thin, it will break. Like I'm surprised.
You gotta be a little careful on it. I did the same thing for mine. I just did a pod.
Aside from that, it's really like I really enjoy it. Like it's easily one of my favorite hilts. It's just so.
I'm sure your chassis design work is way different now from when you first installed it.
That's the other thing too, man. There's so many hilts where I'm like, oh, I don't want anyone to see this. Especially Jeremy's judgmental ass, dude. I pulled up the soundboard and he went, "Oh, jeez." We gotta check this out. He said, "Oh, God."
From time to time, I'll make a chassis that's literally just a tube with spots for boards and parts, and I'm just like, I'm lazy. I don't feel like designing the whole thing.
That's what I'm installing in Jeremy's hilt. It's just going to be a straight tube.
Just a tube.
It's a tube.
It's a tube, dude. It's a tube. And Jeremy said,
this bad boy-
he's like, "Don't judge it. Don't judge the install on it." And I was like, "All right, I'm gonna fucking judge the shit out of it."
This guy's just a tube with spots for a board, battery, and switches. That's it.
That's what's up.
Mainly because there's so many changes in diameter. I'm like, I don't feel like dealing with this anymore.
I don't know, man. Like I get to a point also where I kind of like every chassis it's kind of exhausting to go all out on every single one of them. Like I don't want to not do
It
that.
seems like that's the part you really enjoy, though.
I do. I really enjoy it, but like sometimes I'm like, oh man, I'm just gonna take it easy on this and just do like 85% of the craziness. You know what I mean? But like, I'll deck some of them out and do like a bunch of LEDs and lights, and then when I get to it, I'm like, oh, I don't want to deal with the cram food. You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes it's nice to just have a medium bit of greeblies and whatnot. But I won't do just like a plain. I had one guy asked me to do an install for him, and he was like, I don't want anything the chassis to be nice at all. He's like, just to blank done. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna. I was like, nothing plain is ever gonna come off my desk again. Like I have to do something to it. And he's like, I don't want to pay for that. And I said, yeah, but
You're a better man than I, because I would have been like, cool.
Easy work.
Here's a tube.
Jeremy want to just spun the chair around and throw the paper in the trash, dude. Old baby. That's why you make the big bucks, dude.
Say less. I got you. Give you a
Hell yeah. Nah, it's a pride thing. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like I try not to be lazy, even though it's easy to be lazy.
Every once in a while, I'll have a hilt where I'm in the middle of designing a chassis, and I'm like, I'm just gonna make it basic because I'm gonna lose interest in this saber before I get this done. I've done that a few times.
Sabers.
We need about $2.50 in dimes, Cody. That's what we can throw at the geese.
Oh, dude, he tried to murder us, man. We got out of that car, and Jeremy and
Geese
I
don't
were
mess
like,
around.
We were ready to fight, dude. Jeremy
I'm
threw a
gonna tell you,
$1.87 loose change at that dude.
I've never seen a bird like that. It wasn't a goose.
It was, dude. It was the goose from hell. Like I was like, Jeremy, just back away slow, get in the car, dude.
I threw about $2 in coins at it.
Dude, it hit him in the chest, and that dude stood up and looked at us like that. Like he stood up and looked. Jeremy and I both were like, I think we're at the wrong place. Like,
There's two breeds of geese out here. There's stupid and walk in the middle of the road, and then there's will literally kill you. No gray area. It's just the two.
This was like a homeless flamingo.
Pretty accurate, actually.
Homeless murder flamingo.
I've seen some of those in Vegas.
Oh,
before.
shit. It was just
That's a good one.
a dirty.
You guys
dirty
weren't
light.
there, okay? You guys weren't there. You don't know what we saw. We saw the fucking devil with wings, okay? Like it's trying to kill us.
I know
The
what I
Jersey
saw.
Devil migrated down there.
If it wasn't, yeah. See, that's the thing. Anybody can say whatever they want to. Jeremy and I were there that day. We were at Ground Zero. We saw what the massacre was. We got nothing to prove to you guys. We got out of there with our lives, dude.
Egret. Yeah. Thanks, Cody.
You'll never forget that day, Benji. It's been burned into your brain.
Every morning we woke up and looked out there and we were just like, "Good, he ain't here today." Like, we don't got to deal with this shit.
Yeah, that looks like the homeless flamingo. That's what it was, but it was.
Yeah, there he
more
is.
It does look like a
more
homeless
menacing
flamingo.
than that.
Except he had a shank on him, dude. He had a knife weight.
Yeah,
That's the only difference.
like the crab carrying the knife. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was packing heat.
There's so much shit in Florida that can kill you, though. There's all kinds of wildlife down there.
Oh yeah.
It'd be a walk in the park for Sean. The Australia boys know all about wildlife that can kill you.
Dude, I think at one point I hope to meet up with the Australian boys. It would be pretty wild to get Sean and Leon in the same room. Fucking, I'd just be trying to understand it. I'd be like, what the fuck are they talking about, dude? Bunch of crazy boys. Y'all don't know about the Florida man. Florida man, fuck you up.
All I know is I'm never using these bad boys again. Rigid Edison filaments, never again.
How many did you break?
Like 6.
Yeah,
I just wired these to the speaker. They're not even independent.
yeah, they're super delicate, man.
I'm like, these suck.
The thing with the flexible ones too, though, the flexible ones you can see each.
True.
Like you can see each LED in them, so there's like a trade-off.
Oh, that's nice. I thought you had a rigid one. You're just gonna break it on camera.
You gonna go fishing with that, Jeremy?
I hate them. Huh? Oh, you want to see it?
And dude, fling that shit.
Boing.
Hell yeah, dude.
Is that a flexible one or is that a broken rigid one?
Hold on, dude. Hold on.
That's all he did last trip too. Just
Pretty much. Yeah, I haven't used the Edison filament ones.
Jeez, that's a long
They
one.
look interesting.
That was an accident. That was an accidental purchase. Wrong.
You're like, I
one.
didn't need these this long. I've seen who did it? Was it
Might be
Better?
cool to wrap around a crystal or something, but
someone did?
Yeah, actually, somebody
America
asked me to try that, Jeremy, to wrap it.
Huh?
He said he wanted to get like a crystal with a hole in it, like a pre-drilled hole, and wrap it through the crystal.
That might be a bit much.
Maybe I'll try it. Who knows?
I saw someone made a crystal chamber with a pair of them like helixing around a crystal. That was neat. I don't know
Myriad
who made
Sabers
it.
did.
Was it
That's
Fedor?
pretty cool.
Yeah. Myron Sabers did that.
Oh, Myron did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Myron.
Myron makes good shit.
Yeah, I feel like he came out of nowhere too.
I thought it might be cool to try to make the lightsabers on my Funkos light up with some Edison filaments, but there's just no good way to make the tip look right. Like, 'cause
I
you'd still have to
know.
bring the wire back down the backside
Yeah.
or something, and then you'd have an unilluminated tip, right?
I know you can get custom LED blades for like
For
the
Funko?
6
Really?
figures. Not for Funkos, I don't think.
I've seen the
I'm sure
1/6
someone
scale
does.
ones. Those are pretty cool. But
Part of
still,
me
they
wants
have
to get-
that.
Who's that guy? Hey, who's that guy in the groups that makes those keychain size sabers that light up?
Oh, I know
You know what I'm
exactly
talking
what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about. I don't remember his name.
Don't remember his name though. That's my brother.
What's up, brother?
He's my identical twin. Jeremy said, "What's up?"
Hello. What up, dude?
Anyway, that guy makes his blades for those things are probably the same type of stuff.
Wouldn't surprise me. Does he even put blades in those?
Oh yeah, he puts them in there and they light up. Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. I've seen the hilts made. I haven't seen the blades light up though.
They still don't light up at the tip though, which is kind of a bummer.
I'm sure there's a way to do it and blend it, but I haven't seen them. Part of me wants to get a 6 skill, but that's a lot of money. That's a lot of effort. Also,
Sean
they all get
texted me
delayed.
the other day. He said, "Wish me luck. I'm going on an actual date." I said, "Good luck with the sale, dude."
Use nylon. It's strong and flexible. Oh, yeah, dude.
Okay. Look at Benji out here being productive.
Say what?
Out here being productive, Benji.
Me? Never, dude.
What you working on, Benji?
Nothing, guys. Why don't y'all mind your own business?
The only reason I know you're actually working on something is I saw the little bit of fumes come
It's
up.
the same damn SK I was working on last week, dude. All right, listen. I had some problems with this guy, like straight up. Like, y'all ever have those installs where like everything tests great and you're doing all this stuff, and then you wrap it all up, and then it's like, and you're like, why? And then
The
you
mom that
tear
doesn't
it
work.
down.
The mom
Say what?
that doesn't work. My mom of all heroes that doesn't work.
Yeah, well, like, so what happened was, I finished up this last week. I did I wired up the chassis for the SK, right? I just did the install for the board and speaker and battery and whatnot. And then I did once I was done with the stream, I was like, you know what, screw it, let's just wrap it up. So I did the crystal for the chamber, right, the stock piece, and then the one replica switch box that goes through the SK top, right. And then
Did you
wired it
all
up.
apart?
Huh? I had to take it all apart. Yeah.
Oh.
It sucked. Yeah. So it got to the point. Okay, here's what happened. So I put the battery in it because I tested the switches before I like E6000 and everything was good. I wrapped it all up. Like, I got it all together. Like, put the whole chassis in with the retention screw down, put the battery in to do the fucking joyride. And I put it in, and then the LED on the crystal blinked and then stopped. And I went, oh, and then I tried to turn it on again and it rebooted, and then it fucking smoked, dude. And I grabbed the battery and pulled it out real quick. And I was like, what the fuck? Because that's never happened to me before. I've never seen the blue smoke or whatever.
The
So I
magic
mean, did that magic smoke? I was like, did I fry the board? I was like, fuck. Yeah, I didn't. After taking the one replica box apart, I think I sent you guys the picture. The switch melted. So, like, it bridged up against the aluminum, because it's just an aluminum low-profile box. So I was like, all right, there's a switch. But the switch burnt out and the pixel burnt out. So I was like, all right, I'm going to create a holder and kind of back it out a little and make it, you know.
Are you using that? Are you using
Say
that
what?
silicone wire you love for those switches, man?
Shut up, dude.
You
No,
are
I
actually
use it.
using PBS silicone wire.
Dude, it's the
PCFE
TCSS,
green.
the TCSS wire. TCSS.
I've heard their stuff's good. Haven't used it.
I like it, man. I've always used it.
I did one install with like Amazon bought silicone wire, and then I heard about PTFE, and I was like, oh, we're not going back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like PTFE, but it's not like a flex. I don't know. Have you ever used the wire that TCSS sells?
I haven't used
Spool?
theirs.
No.
I've heard it's good though.
I just
This is what I've been using.
Is that what is that, PVC or is it?
It's I don't know, dude, but this is what I started.
It's okay. Yeah.
It's
It's-
okay. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, but this is what I was
It's halfway
using.
in between like silicone and PVC, I think.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not like a stringy whatever, but I will use that
If you use
for
the
my
same
20.
wire that I use, I still
This
get
must be
shit.
silicone, right? Because this sucks. I really hate this. Like,
Yeah, that's silicone.
it doesn't keep any form whatsoever.
Yeah,
It
see,
doesn't
this,
keep any form, and then if it melts when you put the soldering iron to it, that's definitely silicone.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. See, this is this will, you know what I mean? It'll stay. It's not like a springy like
It'll
this.
kind of stay, yeah. That's not bad actually.
So I've always liked TCSS's wiring. That's why our wire. That's why I use it. I mean, I will upgrade. I need to. I've tried the KR
Taos
PTFE.
wire's not bad. I
Taos
used that wire
wire.
for a long time,
You know what I mean? I've used.
and then I
this is
jumped
Taos
on
wire.
Jeremy's train and got
I just-
the Remington wire.
Well, yeah, that's what I use too.
That's good
Remington.
stuff.
Yeah, no, I asked Jeremy about
It's a
that.
little pricey, but it's good. It's good shit.
I need to
Worth it,
order.
IMO.
Need to order a kit of it. Yeah, because Jeremy sent me a link for that too. But no, yeah, this wire is it's not all bad. I like it.
Cal has the thinnest PTFE wire I've ever seen. I don't know where he gets it.
Is it- I've used his 32 gauge, and it's
This is the KR stuff. Yeah, this like you bend it and it stays. Like it's really
It's
nice.
amazing wire. You'll get a piece of that, the same gauge next to like a Remington same gauge wire, and it's
like half the size.
like 2/3 of size or something.
Super thin. But the problem I have is that I ordered 4 different gauges and like multiple lengths of it,
Yeah.
and they just put it all together.
It's my only problem with ordering wire from Cal is if you order like 26 and 28 gauge, he'll bundle them all together. I'm like, I don't know which one's which, man.
Exactly. And I
So
ordered all
thin.
black.
Oh
So-
no!
It's all just one. I was
I
going
ordered
to
like 5 different colors.
I don't use it unless
really
I
like the
have to
wire.
because it came like fucking annoying.
Jesus.
That's the only problem with it. I'm like, Cal, could you sell me a spool? I'll buy the spool. It'll be expensive, but I'll buy it.
Yeah, that's what the spools. These are like $5 for these spools, and it lasts for a long time. I mean, it's a good. I don't know.
I'll reach out to Cal's mom who packages the stuff and be like,
She's great.
don't put them all in the same bag.
The thing I didn't do though with the
I think he's gotten better,
switches though, I think was the main culprit was the back end of these micro tags. I didn't clip the leads off of them, so I think the lead kind of cut through my I tape them, like I tape the control boxes. Like I'll put some tape down in there to kind of try to insulate it. I have that clear U line to tape or whatever. When you get like the I got this from TCSS at one point. I think a control
What
box.
don't you get from TCSS, Benji?
The
The soldering iron. That's pretty much it.
I mean, I get a lot of my components from Albert. Speakers,
True, Albert does good stuff.
speakers, and NeoPixel connectors. I get honestly, I get a lot of stuff from TCSS that's random shit, but mostly CC Sabers and Albert. And then I'll get some stuff from Cal every now and then. I try to spread it out and support everyone I can, but I don't really buy that much shit.
I think I'm down to like 6 speakers left over from Albert, and I'm like, Albert, I need more. The last time I came close to the Magic Smoke was I did this bad boy for my brother, and the negative line popped off and melted the SD card tray.
Oh,
Yeah, this melted SD card tray right there. So I got to redo this one at some point. He's getting a Profi though, because I don't feel like dealing with paying for a CFX.
I mean, Profi's a better board anyway, so.
I knew it was coming. Benji, I'm sad.
You got to
Carl's
fight.
out of Profis. Carl's out of 2.2s.
Dude, I was buying them up. I was buying them up like each week.
TCSS is out of CFX too right now.
Yeah, I heard.
I think the only place to get 2.2s right now is from, I think Jeremy at the
Tritium.
Saber Merchant still has some, and then Cal still has some.
Tritium's got them too. If you buy direct from Tritium.
The 2.2.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
Like
think they
30,
had 2.2s
like
left.
34,
had-
34, $35 for one.
Carl had the best deal there going though, and I was taking advantage of it every chance I got. Was the 2.2
45 with the
and a
connector.
Pixel for $45.
yeah.
It was really nice.
You get the board, you get the SD card, and you got a Pixel connector.
Yeah, dude, I got like 5 of them over the course of a couple weeks. I just kept on being like, you know what, another one for my personal builds.
Every other week I would buy 2 at once, and then I'd have 1 left. And I was like, he's out. So I got to do 3.9s for a while.
I love these.
Yeah.
What are those?
This is
Yeah.
V4.
These are from Carl.
Yeah.
I kind of wish he offered some that weren't pre-soldered because I like soldering
Nice.
in the pins, but they're really nice.
The one thing about them that is kind of, I mean, it's just weird to me how they're like just on top. You know what I mean? Like it's not like pushed through.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but it works. They're great.
Like
Did
the
he
pins,
change the
like
pins?
the pins are a tad long. Like the pins are a tad long.
Yeah.
Like
I thought
my
he changed them a little
My
bit.
favorite ones out there right now are the shadow foil props. I just don't use them as often because
I have 1 left.
pins that I have to put in them are expensive. They're almost like 60 cents a piece.
I get mine from Cal, and I should not do that. I should probably get them from DigiKey or something, but
Yeah, that's why I buy 200 at a time from DigiKey.
that's a good deal. That's a good idea.
Ask you guys a question.
No.
So
shoot.
I'm the noob here. This is actually the first CFX I've ever wired. I think I'm doing it backwards. Do you go that way, or should my board be upside down? I should be putting the wires.
here we go.
Ooh. Okay, here we go.
They're upside down.
I think we're all SD card up people. I think.
ST up. ST
Yeah.
I
up.
like SD card up.
Oops.
It's whatever.
Maybe
I mean,
because
it's
at least
really-
I was only
really
3 in.
however you want to do it, dude. Like, honestly,
Either it doesn't matter.
I mean,
Ridiculous.
whatever works for you.
Hang on. Pull
Hold
it
on.
up, Reggie.
Hold on.
Jesus forgives you.
Even if-
All your CFX
That's a good one.
Jesus forgives you, my child. God damn it.
That's a good one.
Oh, Lord have mercy, dude. One of the more silly things that people, aside from people getting all crazy about, because, dude, soundboard wars cracks me up because it's like, dude, just pick your poison and just enjoy. You know what I mean? But, like,
Yeah.
one of the more silly things people get mad at was the orientation of a CFX. Like, really? All right. I've had it, man.
I think a lot of the reason people like doing port up these days is because Tristan did the whole interface with CFX.net. Right? Is it .net? I don't remember. CrystalFocus.net.
Crystal
That's what it
focus,
is.
yeah.
Because he's got a whole interface now, which makes Rice a lot easier. Because OG
Oh,
Rice.
Yeah, I never cared for Rice, man. I was like, dude, everything I need to do on the SD card's fine. I mean,
Yeah, me too.
You know, I mean, if you're using Rice, I mean, to me, it's kind of like a Bluetooth thing, right? Like you just have a feature you want to use. That's cool. That's fine.
Sure.
But like, there's no need to like fight people over it. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to use Rice, go for it, bro.
The last time I tried to use Rice, it was on a Vader's Vault, like the first one I got, and I didn't realize you had to go to USB access in the menu. So I just plug it in. I'm like, it's not working, and then I eventually just gave up and used the SD card.
Turn this over and try again.
Yeah.
Sucks now that I have solder in there.
And then I know on CFX especially, a lot of people do different things for the pixel negatives to get them on the board because there's so many pads.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to Elvis about earlier. The way I do it kind of adds some wires, but it's cleaner, and I think it's just easier for me. Dude, there's so many different ways you can skin a cat and all this shit.
Yeah.
And everybody always wants to kind of boast like theirs is the best, but dude, do what works for you.
I'm
I
personally a
already
fan of
ripped
the
all the wires out. I'm
426.
redoing it.
I'm personally a fan of 426 gauges for the negative. That's just me.
For what?
26 gauge wires instead of the single 22 that you split into 4 pads or
Yeah.
2 24s.
Yeah, I just bridge all the pads and have 122 coming off of it.
That's not a bad idea either.
There's all kinds of ways, you know.
Yep,
How
100%.
do you do that on CFX? Because isn't the data between the two?
Yeah.
I just
You do a looped wire.
two looped wires, and
Oh,
I take a third looped wire and I connect the 2 pairs of pads.
got it.
But whatever just makes you feel comfortable, really, man.
Part of the reason I like
I'm
doing
guessing,
Profi
dude.
is
I'm
I like the pad layout on Profi better. That's
Yeah,
just me
same.
personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I was never all that big of a hater of the LS2 pad until I accidentally got solder on the CPU of the board, and I was like, "Oh, I hate this pad now."
Yep.
I was like, "Oh, this
Yeah.
pad's not bad." Solder on it.
Yeah, I've lost a few boards like that. And then Benji was like, why don't you just do through hole soldering? Just stick the wire in first and then solder it on the other side. I was like, that's genius. I don't know why I didn't.
You're like, why did I think of
It's
that?
like simple stuff like that. You just like,
Well,
I
we
do
did
that one.
that already.
I didn't know
And
you
then
could
I hate
do that hole.
that the negative the negative battery pad is like connected to the SD card tray.
Yeah, that's kind of
And
hard.
solder on the SD card tray so many
I
times.
pretty much do the negative first because of that whole aspect. I'm like, let's just go ahead and get this one done, and
Yeah.
then that way, because the positive's on the outside, you're good. But
True.
yeah, man.
I like the speaker
performance
pad layout, though.
differences aside, I mean, between Profi and CFX, if you take that all aside, the Profi is just a lot easier to wire, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is.
Profi's easier to wire. If
Mhm.
you already have a config written, it's easy because you just copy and paste. CFX, I feel, is more refined with its controls a little bit, at
Really?
least up until 3.9. It doesn't have the blade stutter on multiple inputs
I
Mhm.
was
It's always bugging me.
I was a big fan of CFX for a long time, and I still am. But I think now mainly because my needs are very simple as is.
Mhm.
So I think like Profi's just like I just have like 1 or 2 sound fonts on it, and like 1 or 2 blade styles. We're done. And then I really like the fact that designing chassis for it is so much better because like the thickness of
It's such a
CFX
narrow board.
Yeah, it's a very narrow board for what you're getting out of it. But again, dude, it's pick your poison, man. Because the Golden Harvest V3 is a good size. There's some things about it that I haven't dove into, dude. Actually, the number one thing I will say about soundboard wars or whatever you want to call it is every single person I've talked to has a bias towards a specific board because they know that one the best, and that's cool because I'm the same way. But there are a lot of people who are like CFX blah blah blah, and I'm like, the CFX can do that, and they're like, wait, what? It can't? I'm like, yeah, and then they're like, well, Profi does this, and I'm like, CFX does that too, and they're like, wait, no, why? And I'm like, yeah, dude, you didn't read the manual on CFX. You didn't learn it, like, which is fine, but to like sit here and like, dude, all these boards are good. They're all really good. Just pick your poison, man. What do you want?
CFX has so many features that are just buried in the manual, and you'll read over them.
I mean, I read the
So many
manual.
random features.
That manual, man. Whew.
It'll give you a headache, yeah, for sure.
It's the longest manual I've ever seen for a board.
I think the thing that I hate the most about it is the updates when something changes, because there'll be something that I'm so used to, and then it's like, yeah, that's no longer there, and it's at the bottom of the list under this. And I'm like, why did we move it all the way over here? Just leave it. You know what I mean? It's like there's a lot of stuff that gets changed in like the config that I'm like, I don't know. Again, going back to where I'm like, I don't know if I want to relearn all this. So I like just stick with Profi for a bit. But
Control F is my favorite thing on that in that manual.
there are things about the CFX that I really enjoy is the deep sleep, obviously, and I really enjoy the quick ignite. So I have some sabers.
Nice.
Quick ignite is a really cool feature. So in deep sleep, the board will go into deep sleep, and if you just walk up and press activation, it'll be like a little split second delay, but then it'll just power on. It'll skip a boot, it'll just go right into you playing. And I always thought that was a really cool feature because, like, you know, you can put a saber down, walk over and pick it up, play with it, put it back down, walk. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to like really mess with it.
I put a CFX in my subversion because pulling the shroud is a little bit of a pain in the ass. And I was like, I'm just gonna just deep sleep.
I put a CFX in my subversion for that same reason. I was like, I don't want to have to like. Usually, that's kind of the fact that I have with boards are usually like, if I'm going to put a lot of blinkies, I'll go I'll go Profi, and if I like a saber that's hard to open, I'll go CFX. So it's like it's just depends, man.
And then just Jeremy put an external kill switch in it.
Yeah, I was going to say, which one of you is the one that put the external? That was genius. The external
Such
kill
a good
switch
idea.
on the subversion. Yeah. Yep.
He's like, it was me.
Yeah, he had. Did you have?
The first one I did. The first one I milled it myself, and then the second one I asked TJ to do it. He was really cool. He did it for me.
That's what's up.
But yeah, it was really helpful.
Yeah.
And then I know Gary put a 2.1 recharge port in the neck, which I'm like, oh, that's a neat
That was
solution.
kinda weird.
I don't like the look of
Yeah.
it, but it's a neat solution.
Yeah,
Dude, right?
I'm just
And I
not a
remember-
fan. I'm just not a fan of static batteries if I can help it.
No,
I don't
Yeah.
mind him.
I'll do it if I can, if I have to, but I like the freedom of pulling the battery. Also, I've had a couple boards that get a little wonky if you leave the battery in, or like don't kill power when you pull the SD card on a Profi. It gets mad. But I still have to update my CFX sabers to have the quick font swap feature. I didn't even know that was a thing until Jeremy did a video on one.
Yeah. I saw. Was it Powell did it or whatever? And I was like, yo, give me that shit. So
You're like, yo, how did you do this?
you press.
I think I
Yeah,
got
you
it
just press.
from Benji. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome flash.
I as soon as I did it for somebody's video. I can't remember what somebody's installed it for. But
They
yeah,
all blend together at one point.
yeah, it was a while ago, but I thought that was a really cool feature because it would also interrupt. So like if you while you're doing that, you can interrupt the boot like with the ignition, like what Profi can do. So
yep.
I was like, that's pretty sweet.
That's one of the things I prefer about Profi is that you can just click the button to change fonts. You don't have to go through the menu. The menu's cool when it's applicable for the Saber, but every once in a while I'm just like, I just want to click the button and go to the next.
Yeah, I feel that.
Which hopefully one of these days they'll figure out deep sleep on Profi. Like the board's capable of it.
They were supposed to with the new ones, but apparently it's just not like the developer, like they haven't, it's not working essentially, but it's
a little while ago.
What's
I tried the
crazy
Crucible.
is deep sleep is like a 9-10-year-old feature. Like I don't understand. I don't know. I mean, but then
I don't know
again,
why it's an issue.
I'm also not knowledgeable on how these boards are even done. So who am I?
I can't program to save my own life, so I get it. I was just like, whatever you guys do, I don't know. You guys work the magic. I know, like a month ago on the Crucible, they were still working on it.
Yeah,
it's a software thing.
Okay, guys, I am hungry and ready to leave this office. So
yeah, dude, I can't
I'm
believe
just drop. It's good seeing all of you, talking to some of you for the first time.
Man.
Yeah, Cole,
Yeah.
Go home. You deserve it.
Have a good one.
Get home safe, man.
Dude.
Dude, that trip is going to be fun, and I'm going to be so mad I'm not there.
that trip's gonna suck.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this trip, man. I am really, really excited.
I was talking to, I think you and Jesse were streaming when you first like told everyone what the date was, the general masses. And I was like, oh, sick. And then I looked up like, oh, I'll be in Greece. Damn.
There's no telling, man.
True. And then I was just bummed that they announced Japan was the next celebration. I was like, man, I was hoping it was Florida.
Is it Japan?
It's
2025
Japan,
is
dude.
Japan, yeah.
Looks like I gotta go to Japan.
I was like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to Florida next 2025, Japan. Damn it. I'm like, I do not have money for Japan.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I have it in me to fly like for 15, 20 hours or whatever. That's a long time.
24 minimum.
Oof.
It's minimum 24.
What are these new Solo Sabers switches, Jeremy?
I got these to use as kill switch. I want to try to use this as a kill switch on the 3.9 because it has that place on the bottom of the board, right? And you don't have to have like you can use
the power limiting.
Yeah, you can use like a low voltage switch for kill
Where'd
switch.
you get that?
Yeah, so that's
Benji's like, I
Amazon.
remember that. Just a set of latching switches.
I think I have
Amazon,
some similar. Yeah, Amazon ones. I got some. I didn't know you could do this for that. That's cool.
Yeah, man.
I feel like you could always kind of do it with Profi because I run just a 30 gauge wire to the positive on the board because the board doesn't take that much power as long as the pixel connector is connected to the battery with the 22. I learned that from Nate Flint.
These 3.9s from Tritium have that resistor where it needs to be, so you just use those two pads and you can use 30 gauge switches for your kill switch if you wanted to down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I remember when you had to add those for the Bluetooth module. It sucked.
I'm gonna use that on Jesse's Saber when I get around to making it. I'm gonna custom machine him a Saber where he can get to everything without opening it up, and then also have a port for his amp.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, you're not going to do a fixed battery recharge port?
Gotcha, bitch.
I am gonna do
For
it
some
on that
reason.
one, but that's
I don't know why Benji loves fixed battery recharge ports so much.
When did I say that?
Jesse, not Benji.
Oh, sorry. Did
I
I hear
said the
me?
wrong name.
Oh, you good?
but this
Now, Jesse,
hook up to
I'm not against it. I'm honestly not against it.
depends on the Saber.
Oh, like audio out for his demos. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
I want to try one of those at some point. I'm just lazy.
He sent this to me 3 years ago.
Bro, I
3
hate
years
this
ago.
box. God damn.
What'd you do, Benji?
It's just There's one replica box. I'm trying to really like make sure it's safe. Now it's just they're kind of a pain, man. They're really cool, but
I just use Captain Tape for everything.
yeah.
Okay, Jim Girafon.
Old Jim Jefferson.
Jimmy
Oh,
Jeer.
Jim Jeer.
Look here, buddy.
Yeah, listen here, pal.
Listen here.
What the hell did I do? You probably won't focus on
You
that.
can do that. You can.
Did you break
we can do
the
that
tip of the
How did I break the tip of my soldering iron?
Did you break the tip of your soldering iron? Holy shit! I
Yeah.
don't know.
damn, bro? You gotta lay off the roids.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh, yeah. What kind of soldering iron do you have?
The cheapest one on Amazon?
Oh,
Is that not
I
a
think
good one?
I think that's the one I started with. I mean, it works. It's not great, but it
lay
works.
the solder down. You're good, man.
On the super cheap ones from Amazon, the chisel tip works better. They're rounded.
Warren, we can do
soldering iron
that
tips
with a
suck.
3-point copy.
Yeah, I got the Hako one that everybody has.
That Hako one's legit though, man.
It's so good. 100% worth the investment.
Like you really don't. I mean, it's only like $100, man. It's like totally worth it.
Oh yeah.
I used a shitty
Like
ass.
I've never even changed my tip. I run that thing at 780 degrees.
God,
You said
that's-
80. I do 700.
780 is high.
He said 780. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna run mine at 700.
Get,
I just
get
said
in
100.
and get out.
I think I run mine at
You
600.
just solder like, "Ka, ka."
It's just splashing all over your desk, dude. It's like you're like frying up bacon, dude, in a pan.
You just,
You're
need to, you just need to
The
get
flux is
close
going to
to-
go flying when you hit it.
You need to get close to the solder. You don't even need to touch it. Just
Just
general.
think
It radiates heat off.
from it alone. God dang.
I think I run mine at 600, which is like close to 300 Celsius. Celsius, I think. Don't quote me. Although it might be 600. No, I think it's close to 300 Fahrenheit. 600. So I don't remember. 600. No, I run mine at 600.
600? 600 good, but 780 is better.
I might have
780.
tried at 780.
Almost like 800 degrees, dude. Fucking slapping solder around.
Get anything higher, you're going to get the iron close to the chassis and just start melting the chassis.
It's nice in the wintertime. You just keep warm.
True.
He's using your soldering iron.
Jeremy's like, I don't need a space heater. I got a soldering iron.
God damn.
The number of times my old soldering iron, I melted the wire a little bit, the cable that came through, because I put it down for a second, thought it was propped up, and it fell onto the wire. I'm like, oh boy.
You know what I did one time with my soldering iron that was just ridiculous? Was I dipped it in my flux. I dipped it in my flux.
I've done that. I've
So,
done
like,
that.
when I reached over to put it in my my freaking in this dude, right?
In the cradle.
I went straight into the flux, dude.
Dude, I took
I did
double-sided
that
tape.
tonight. Is that what broke it?
I don't think
I didn't-
so.
This was an older one though. This wasn't my my Hako, but yeah, I was like, oh my god. I was like, maybe that just will flow better now.
On my old one, I took one of those sponge holder things, and it had a little one in the soldering iron, but it was terrible. So I just taped the other one on top of that. And just did it that way because I was like, I'm gonna knock this thing over and lose it. It worked. I'm not complaining. But the Hako one is so much better. Oh my god.
Yeah, it really does.
Backward. Trying to
It
get
really
the wires
does.
back through has been a nightmare.
Were you doing through hole before and now there's solder there?
Yeah.
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 That's why reusing Profis sucks.
You got a solder sucker, dude? I've gotten pretty good at sucking some solder, dude.
The worst is when you do that with pins
I
on
bet
the
you
exit
are.
connector.
Yeah. Okay.
Accidentally
He's
getting
a solder sucker. Whoa.
Dude, my solder sucker is hardcore, dude. They're like Albert's mom's turkey baster, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking-
Ooh, that's a nice one too.
Yeah, that is a nice one, actually. What is that?
it's pretty hardcore, man. I
That
mean,
is
like,
hardcore.
it takes
It's
like
got a grip on it too.
dude. It's I don't know where it came. I don't remember where it came from, but like it is very good.
I have the generic silver and blue one that you can just
I'll
get
bring
off
I'll bring it
Amazon.
on the trip, dude. I'll bring that solder sucker on the
The
trip.
solder
dude. I got-
sucker. Gonna get
Hey,
some
do I
use
need
out
to
of the
pack
solder
up
sucker.
some wire?
Say what?
Do I need to pack? I said, do I need to pack up some wire and send it to you, right? Some 22.
Oh yeah, if you want to, because all I got is a shitty ass wire, and I'm pretty much out of positive 22, I think.
Well, I'll bring some 22 gauge and then some of this 30 gauge from Cal. That's all we need for an install.
Yeah, well, we were talking about doing an install or whatever, and I'll probably end up doing my Corpus up there because I still got a kill switch. I got a kill switch coming. Oh, dude, you're gonna do it for me. I'm gonna pay you. Look at
I
it.
tried to do mine with a
Commission in
3.9.
person, dude.
I was using a 3.9 for mine, and I think I got like the one faulty board in the entire batch, and I was like, oh man.
Oh, we're
So I
using
redo the whole thing.
We're using a 2.2 on this one, baby.
I got a 2.2
Yeah.
too.
You use a 3.2.
yeah.
Trick, you got to jump those switches. It's fine. You can do it.
Subblades.
Yeah, I need to learn Subblade, so it'll be good. It'll be good.
Oh
Time to-
man, Subblades is fantastic.
It's so useful, so hard to learn for the first time.
Yeah, well, it confused the hell out of me at first, but it's super handy, especially if you've got like limited space. Like for a crystal, it's perfect.
Loot control box
Yeah.
every single time.
Yeah.
Like
One of those
Subblades.
wire
Mac
running
taught me how
board.
to do that.
Yeah, I remember when you were talking when he showed you, you were talking about it changing the game. I was like, hell.
I learned
wait.
by reading the build logs from Fernando. From
Oh,
Fed
like,
263.
You know how on the Acolyte, Jeremy, there's those little red, neopixels or LEDs. So I want to do a removable in this and have the PCB just below. So I'm going to run a subblade on those first two neopixels, subblade, and then continue up the blade.
You have
on
to run a
those-
subblade.
So those lights. The first one I ever did, I programmed those lights separately, and it just doesn't work because they're facing so far away from the lenses.
Okay.
So just
They're far away, and
yeah.
behind the lenses is just a big old gap. So it
Really?
bleeds through
Oh,
anyway.
damn.
Maybe if you
Damn.
run the brightness really low, but at that point, what's the point?
What's going on? Sorry, guys. I'm giving up on what I'm doing, and I'm just going to chill with you.
The box.
Point
will be
being,
accurate.
like, one of those LEDs is going to light up both windows, so you just run them the same.
Same, gotcha. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They just bleed through. It bleeds through each window.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I got mine. It's doing one than the
Oh.
other.
Backlight.
I almost just shorted this board. Don't mind me.
I
But if you
was
look
looking
at it,
for a hill. Yeah.
it's just lighting up
Yep,
both.
exactly.
You
I
guys,
was looking for
Theoretically-
a hill for a long time that I wanted bad enough to buy, and that had enough room to send Tim so that he could kind of have some room to work. That one seemed like a good one.
Yeah, there's plenty.
It's got
of
plenty of room.
plenty of room. I mean, there's like what 30
It's
30
long.
millimeter grip. It's huge.
I don't know what 30 millimeters
30.
looks like.
What is it? 30.05.
Yeah.
it's 30 millimeters, 62 inches, dude. You got this.
Oh, gotcha.
62
Gotcha.
inches.
That's it, dude.
I think it's like 1.4 inches or something. 1.3
Yo, Elvis, how you coming along, dude? I haven't
with
been
this
paying
bad
attention.
boy.
How you doing over there?
Dude, I
Close
got
for
one.
measuring
Dude, I've got
this.
one.
Oh, well.
I've been playing with it
I
the
got
whole
one set.
time.
I'm not doing well either. I'm not doing well. I kind of gave up. I did.
There we go.
I got this wire so
Oh my
far
God.
out, like I can't get it to go in anymore. I'm thinking about just putting some
Heat trick.
heat shrink
That's
down.
no,
the-
no, dude. Heat the top and pull it. You could.
That's what I'm doing, but I can't get it to go.
How
That's
about
what
your
happens
Your soldering iron.
when I go to Benji's mom's house too. I got the same problem.
How can I mute him?
That's a good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Actually,
I
you
got a
will.
set of the
We'll
telescoping.
see. We'll
gates,
see.
and
We'll see how much talk you are,
so
dude. Here in
handy.
about a week, bro. We'll see how much talk you are, dude.
All right. I apologize, Mrs. Graham. Told Benji, I feel like I'm gonna have to answer for my crimes.
Nah, dude. She's gonna love having you there, man. She likes you more than she likes me. Straight up. That's just the truth. But yeah,
She
Elvis
says that about everyone, though. She likes
It's
them all
that,
better
it's
than
that
Benji.
Midwest charm.
though. It is very true though. It's
Tim,
gonna
have
be
you
very.
seen one of these in person?
What's up, bro? What's your brother do? Here he is. Got him. Busted. He looked.
He's got to change. But
Got you, dude.
Tim, have you seen the Acolyte in person?
Who you talking? Me?
Like installed?
Oh
I have-
no! I'm like, yeah, I have one right here.
He's like, yeah, I got it.
No,
was
I
like,
haven't
didn't they
seen
show
it
it
installed yet. I haven't seen one installed in person.
The shine through is wild.
Where in the upper grill section?
Yeah.
Yeah. When Cal posted the pictures of the renders a while back, I thought it was a good looking hill. I mean, the control box is super interesting.
That was Mac that like had that like commissioned, right? That design or something like that. Was it?
I can't remember whose design.
I think
it was.
Mac is like the like somebody created that. Like he has like an actual hilt made like that from like years ago.
Hmm.
And then somebody from DeviantArt or whatever copied it, and that's how the popularity from all came.
Is this like a thing?
Yeah, that's a solder sucker.
Is that really what it is? Okay,
Yeah.
should I try using that?
Yeah.
How do you use it?
So you depress that plunger.
Let me
And it
in. I'm trying to
Should stay down.
Okay, all right. So that locks it into place.
And
Heat
then
it
that
up, press the
button, that button will activate it or whatever.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch! Go! Get the fuck out of bed, bitch! Go!
Let me in, I'm trying to fuck.
Let me in. I'm trying to fuck, dude. When he like hits that high note, dude, every time it gets me.
These guys are trying to actually help Elvis, and we're just being dipshits.
Sorry, dude. That's
Sorry.
just Garrett.
Sorry,
That's
man. Sorry.
yeah. That's what we do.
Sorry.
No way. That's cool.
What happened? Sorry.
First try, sucked it right out.
What happened? Solder sucker? You guys were all.
Oh,
I'm telling you, dude. The solder sucker's the way to go, man.
Got a nice clean hole now.
Oh, don't do.
I'm not leaving it alone.
We don't know what that's like, dude. We don't have
No.
no clue what a nice clean hole's like. This floor has won't let us.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
guys were joking about the solder sucker though, because that came in my kit. No idea what it was.
Oh yeah, dude. This thing right here. That's how I clean up some boards, man. Just heat it up, get underneath that pad, and give it one of these whole 1-2 coming at you, dude.
The old fucking underhanded whoopty whoop.
The old uppercut sucker punch, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Real quick, bro.
Finish him.
Dude, what's funny is every time I get one, like, all right, so I'll put the board in the vise, right? And I'll heat the top and I'll get a good solder suck going. And if I get it real clean, each one's a celebration. Like I'm like, as soon as like that's all you hear is like, and I go, fuck yeah. Like, each one's a good feeling. It's a good feeling, man, when you get it. Cause yeah, man, I've had some boards where I was like, like Jesse's like, I don't want this board. And I'm like, all right, I will take it and clean it up and put it in one of my, because dude, I'll take used boards and put them in my own collection. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna put it in a commission. That would be just fucking extremely unethical. But like, that's why when I look at that kind of shit, I'm like, dude, awesome. I don't have to buy a board for myself. And I just put it in my project.
There's a lot of my installed savers that are used boards.
Yeah, man. I mean, if they're good, they're good.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. But which is pretty much what I'm gonna do with this Arkin build. I'm gonna put one of my old CFX boards in it.
Did you print the chassis out already?
I'm gonna do it tonight. I needed my printer open for. Well, I got 2 printers. I'm a fucking idiot. On printed overnight. I had to
Did you
design.
get a resin printer too?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I haven't used it in a minute.
I just finally figured mine out, dude. Like I had so much trouble with it.
I dove into it for a long. Fucking hold on, dude.
But yeah, that's stuff's turning out pretty nice.
Sorry, Elvis. Hold on to that. Hold on to Elvis because we're going back to it. We just had to go there for a second. Bring that back up.
It's the
So,
star map.
You do that in
And
resin?
it
Yeah, that's
turns
nice.
too. All the
Nice.
pieces.
Nice, man.
Also resin printed this
well,
little
hold on.
stand for it, but I think Benji's gonna help me come up with a better design.
Hell yeah! I actually saw the episode. Rewatched it. My pops, he hadn't seen it, and I was looking at the base of that and all that, and I was like I was studying it while we were watching it. Yeah, I've got some ideas, man. We'll come up with it.
Cool.
I really want to get this boy installed, dude.
Which Arcan is that? Is that the shadow foil?
Yep.
Yeah. It's a good looking hilt, man.
It's, dude, I'm very surprised at how small, slim, and comfortable it is. Like when you hold it at that, because I mean, you know, the design has that curvature
Yeah.
on there, so like it's just designed to be held. I don't know. This has been a unicorn for me for like 8 years, man. Long time. Long time. But I kind of feel bad getting lightsabers at this point because I have so many that I'm like, do I really fucking need another one to like work? And I don't have time to get to them. So it's like I put off getting sabers, or I have really good friends who like fucking just, you know, like Jeremy's always been like, hey, you go, dude, fucking have that. I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, shit. Or like, you know, I mean, I have a lot. I've got probably like 70, I think, 75.
You
But-
have 75 hilts in your collection?
Yes, but
Holy shit, dude. That's a lot of hilts.
well, it's been 8 years, bro, and I never get rid of them. You know what I mean? Like but what I was getting at is a good 20 of them or so were from scratch and dent builds that I built for like $100. You know what I mean? Like, or like I bought a scratch and dent. Like all my speeders, for the most part, I've got like 9 personal speeders. And they're almost all from like 2 batches of scratch and dent or MHS. And then I have like 10 or 12 that are like projects to sell that I never get around to. Like they're basically like parts on hand. But sometimes I'm like, oh shit, this actually goes well with this piece. You know what I mean? Like a year later, you see something different.
Yeah.
But as far as like cannon hilts and installed hilts and like my display hilts, that's probably like 40. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
that big.
I didn't send this one because I couldn't fit it in the box.
Oh yeah, that's all good, man. That was that's one of my more tighter scrap designs.
This was one of my first few times sending a chassis design over to it wasn't Craft Cloud. There's a place in Idaho that I used because I used to live there. I forget. Anyway, I had this printed in I forget that too. Anyway, whatever. That's all I got. I forgot the entire story.
No, I was about to say
It's not Delrin, is it?
Never mind. No, it's
Man, those are my favorite grips. Some of my favorite grips to use.
you want to know what's crazy is see, Jeremy made 2. He made me 1.
Nice.
What's crazy is people had guessed what the parts were, and nobody was right. No one's right on any of these parts, except for, I mean, obviously you know what the claw is, right?
Yeah, I guess that can't be. It's not a custom Saber Shop grenade section, is it?
Nope.
Yeah, I was gonna say it can't be if it's.
This thing is like, this is all Saber Forge, man.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Saber Forge, those build your own part kind of thing, right? What's it called?
Well, they're scratch and dent parts. So this is like the grenade section to what they have. These are for like, I think, Graflex ends for the shells. This pommel's actually RPK V2. Or the RPK V2s. Ryan sent me a box of the pommel, the body back ends of his V2s. He had a bunch that were like his scratch and dent. He was like, "Yo, these are I couldn't use them. You know, maybe you can find some use for it." And I had like seriously like 15 of them. And so what I did was I cut them at a certain point and cut the back end. But this is a V2 back end that I just cut, and then the Corbanth 2.0. When I cut the my scrap flexes at the midpoint, right, to get dude, you end up with these guys.
Yeah.
And then that's what I like to do for emitters on these. And then I think it's a switch section and a Revin emitter that I cut. The Revin emitter is like if you had a Revin hilt, it's like that's the emitter. The emitter goes up. This was one of the first ones I did the external kill switch on. For the claw mount. That was fun though. This hilt was seriously it was my love letter to the Maverick, right? Obviously. I wanted to see if I could do that, but it was also when Jeremy was like, "Hey, would you mind building me a scrap? I want one." And I was like, "I don't think I have anything to make anything with." You know what I mean? Like I literally was like, "I'm at the bottom of my barrel." And I ended up being like, "What was it, Jeremy? Didn't I make it for you like that night?" I was like, "Here you go, dude." Like I literally had it like scrap builds pretty much that night. And then I was like, "Holy shit, I could do 2 of them." Yeah, this is the kill switch. Button actually works.
Oh, okay. So you wired up the red button in the bottom too?
Huh?
Did you wire up the red button in the bottom?
No.
No.
The buttons are so here you got 2 little micro tactiles right there.
Got you. Yeah.
And then your kill switch is right there. But I made it to where it's like really hard to touch anything. Like you have to.
Yeah.
Right. And then the kill switch is just right there. So like you don't accidentally hit anything. But I left the back end, I left that guy there just for fun.
Springy, yeah.
And then I made this dude, the little switch cover. I made that out of a piece of I can't even remember what this is. Some kind of sheet that I got from Home Depot. But it's sturdy, like when you actually cut it and bend it. And it takes to aluminum black like crazy. It immediately gets disgusting. Yeah. It was definitely fun. I haven't really done many scraps lately. I do have a few that I really want to install. But.
Oh man,
that is actually one thing I am looking forward to, though. Tim is showing you all the speeders I got.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it.
I've got like 9. I think I'll bring.
Nice.
Like I can't remember. This one is really really fun. It's probably one of my more comfortable ones. I've had it for so long too, man. That's the other thing too is I'll build these and then they'll sit for a long time. But you seen this one?
No, I haven't seen that one.
This one I did CFX on it.
See, no, I can tell that's a Saber Forge grip, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, an RPK. This is a V2 pommel. This is like a heat sink.
Yeah.
But this one I just went real simple, but I've made the pommel like there's so much space, and it's just like the corkers where there's a diameter change that cups the speaker. But yeah, I just got a small little bullshit chassis, dude. This is the first time I was like, I want to make the recharge port actually look like it's a part of something.
Yeah, very cool, man.
So it's like looks like a little charge thing. But I think you'll like this one for the size, like the sheer, like the grip is very
Yeah, I
small.
like that. I like small form factor sometimes.
And then that tank tread toy that I like to use. This is just
Dude,
fucking-
that's genius, man. That is so genius. That tank tread.
That's what she said.
Dude, let me in. I'm trying to fuck. Dude, let me in. I'm trying to fuck. Sorry, Tim. Hold on, Tim. Cheer me. I can't pay.
This is the one I'll probably be. Oh, Jesus.
I love that one.
This is the one I'll probably bring to the park, just because it's like it's
Yeah.
easy to carry around and it's a beater. But yeah, external kill for the win, dude.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I've always liked that one. Yeah, that's the one that's got the LED in the pommel. I fucking
Yeah.
love that. That's a good sounding one.
Love that
Yep.
one. But yeah, I did the same thing, man, dude, on the emitter with that, old Graflex part.
Yeah. The thing was Nevin was doing them, with the J-Lock, and so I was like, I don't want to copy him, you know what I mean? Obviously, because you don't want to. I didn't want to. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to do the same because I had a bunch of them. Dylan and I had a bunch of them because doing scrap flexes all the time.
Exactly.
And I was like, shit, I guess I'll just use the other end instead of the J-Lock end. But I have one J-Lock that I want to use, but I haven't done it yet. Let me in. I'm trying to back. My favorite part about how he does it is like he does like a little like stop before the drop. You know what I mean? He was like, "Let me in. I'm trying to," and then like he goes.
Did he really freeze right there?
Yep.
Hey, that's the only one this whole stream, baby. That's 2 hours. I even named this the Waffle House Wi-Fi brodown. Dude, I don't know if you guys noticed that or not.
I have no idea where I'm going to put these wires. I don't even understand how the board's going to fit.
Welcome to installing, baby. Welcome to the game of installing. Just make it work, dude. In the words of Jesse Kirkbride, just make it work. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Ron, I'm telling you, man, I used every single one of those pommels. And not only did I use every one of those pommels, I've used the pieces that I cut off. So, like, it's a V2, right? So the cube section, I've cut off those for the flat, to make it like a flat speeder part. So the cube section, I've actually used a lot of builds too. Dude, I've got so much mileage out of that box, man. I appreciate you. Let me in. I'm trying to fuck. Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
Whatever happened to that guy? Is he still doing his thing or what?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. He. That's what I'm saying. He had a show here, and it was like where like big people play. I was like, God dang.
He played some festival recently too.
Dude. I think he didn't he collaborate with like somebody that I was like, that's pretty high up there for. I can't remember who it was, but they had like some kind of like, because obviously he'd go on like podcast, like music jam session things. I was like, that's fucking. Whoop. What's going on with my Fusion? Oh. Telling you, man, Sacrifice the Children one. Oh, it's so good. It literally goes on like uncomfortably for like 2 minutes of him pretending to be the dad and the daughter, and then literally killing his daughter to sacrifice her to Satan. And it's like people are eating like dinner at like a fucking like Buffalo Wild Wings. You know what I mean? Like it's so genius. Like god dang, man.
How many dollars is 260 pounds?
260 pounds equals $322.
Wait, what?
thought I was getting close to 1-to-1 right now. Is that the conversion, or I didn't hear it?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Somebody wants me to buy an Acolyte and just have it sent to me for them, and I needed to see how many dollars the pounds was.
Oh, gotcha. Where is Albert? All right, dudes. What is it? 2:20? 2 hours and 20 minutes in?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab something to eat.
I was about to say I've been up since 4 a.m. So
Yeah, dude.
it's my bedtime. Actually, it's
Okay.
my bedtime.
All
Oh,
right,
you want
then.
to? Oh, you want to stay? You want to hang out, dude?
No, I'm gonna go
wanna say
too.
anything?
I'm gonna go
Nah,
eat some
dude.
cookies or something.
No, you ain't, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we call it. Appreciate y'all joining in. I didn't fucking really do
Yeah, man.
shit. I was just hadn't hung out in a bit. So. See,
Nice to finally meet you, Elvis.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
What's your handle? How would I know you? Forgive me.
Oh, Jim Gearfun.
Jim Gearfun. He's straight up.
No, Gearfun.
That's right. No, that's right. Jim Gearfun.
Oh, you're Orbital. I thought it was Tim. I
well, yeah, my name is Tim.
It is Tim.
But I am Tearfun Orbital. Yeah.
No, he's not. That's Jim Gearfun. Don't let him lie to you, dude.
Yeah, that joke went right over my head. Like
Jim Gearfun.
You're going to be in Florida. I look forward to meeting you, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
What did I call you? Is a Tearfun Orbitual or something like that?
Tearfun Orbitual.
Tearfun Orbitual, and no one caught it. I was like, damn it, man. Oh
man. All right, guys. Well, it was a good one.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. It was fun.
Yeah.
We'll do it again. Well, shit. We'll probably next time we'll do it together in the same fucking room.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that's wild.
Yes. We're down to days now.
It's
Man,
days.
I'm trying to. Bad joke.
How long are you gonna be up there, Elvis? I didn't even ask. I completely forgot.
I got to work Monday, but I'll be there Tuesday through Friday.
Nice. I think that's kind of around when most people are gonna be, middle of the week.
I told Cole, save me a good room. I might break a bunk bed.
Bro, this year we finally got like a bunch of rooms, I think. So last year I had like the fucking. If you watch MTV Cribs,
That was a great video.
That little bed that I crawled out of the end, that's legitimately where I slept all week. I slept in that Avengers fucking bunk bed for 6-year-olds, dude. Because Jeremy and I got there I can't remember how much later it was, but rooms were already taken, man. He was like,
Damn.
"Dude, you should play with me," and I was like,
I mean, I'm a big dude. I'm 300 plus, so I might break a little bit like that.
dude, I didn't, and I climbed all over those motherfuckers. Dude, so you'll be all right. But no, I don't think there's any kid beds in this place. I mean, I'll find out for sure. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna sleep in that movie theater room. Jeremy and I are gonna be taking dad naps there all fucking week, dude.
That's all. I'll be doing the same thing, man. Just napping constantly.
Reclining and napping and watching a bunch of movies and trying to explain them to Jesse, dude. That's all I'm gonna be doing all week. I can't fucking wait.
Nice.
I'll never let that down, dude. He was fucking RoboCop was storming up to like OCP at the end of the movie, and I was like, "What do you think? Do you like this?" Jesse goes, "Yeah, man. What's the plot?" And I went, "Are you fucking?" I was like, "You fucking kidding me, dude?" I was like, "Bro,
Jesse said that?
yeah, dude."
I thought it was somebody else. I didn't realize it was Jesse.
No, that's where that joke comes from. What's the plot? Because of course we say that, and every time we watch something or anybody talks about a movie, it's always, "Oh yeah, dude, what's the plot?" Because like, yeah, dude, think about that. Like, he'd already like gone through everything and like fought the dudes in the steel mill and like killed everyone. He was like going to confront OCP. And, like, I asked him, I was like, "What do you think?" And Jesse legit looked at me and he goes, "I like it, man. What's the plot?" And I was like, bro. But the plot legit is that he died and they still made him go to work. Dude, that's the plot. He fucking died and they still called. They rebuilt him and sent him right back to work. Ain't that some shit? And on that note, fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it live. Appreciate everyone who's watching.
I came back at just the right time to say goodbye.
Thanks, guys. Oh yeah, I was about to say, you back? All right, good. We're about to call it. So
No worries.
time to eat. Thanks for everyone jumping on. Appreciate y'all
Yeah, man.
in the stream. Let me in. I'm trying to fuck.
Later, fellas.
I'm trying to